holy heck, can I just say the absolute power move that it is to just sub? Just to use that emote, what a power move. Oopsies, I realized I had the wrong window. But hello everyone, hello. Oh, Jovo! Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I am setting up. I did not set this up correctly. Thank you for the follow. And thank you again, can I call you John? Is that how I shall greet you? John, is that how I greet you? Thank you for the subby. Thank you for the subby. Welcome to the land of the dumpies. Land of the dumpies. Also friends, Discord. If you'd like to join in the Discord, we do hang out there quite a lot. Potato, welcome in. Andis, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry everyone that I had to change the time last minute. I normally stream at like 11 o'clock today in the morning, but then I had to work, so had to cover the morning shift. But now I'm here now. Yeah, call me John. Okay, hello John. I see that you use May's emote. I see you're from May's community. I freaking love her and I miss her every day. Like, I miss her every day. Man, she was my comfort streamer, not gonna lie. Had to follow though after I saw that profile picture the other day. John, thank you. Thank you. But for those who like Ness loves her coworkers over us, I'm sorry. I like being able to get paid over you guys. I'm sorry. I know, right? All right. R.I.P. the May days, man. May, get it? May days. Ha. Bad puns. Welcome to my streams. I'm hiding in the bathroom even though I have drama, but I'm not doing anything. So Potato. Oh my gosh. I hope class isn't too bad. Hi everyone. Hello Fallen Dad. Yeah, my nickname in that server is No, by the way. I'd be beefing with D-Ghost all the time there. I know. I still don't understand the whole Ian bot thing with the Ghost over there. Anyway, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes. We're kicking off where we last stopped. Yeah. If you need money, then make that money. That's why I go to work. How dare you put money over us, you children? Stop. I need to get paid, man. Well, I go to sleep now. Yes, Fallen, please go to sleep. You deserve it. They're blocking, so... Wait, and it's 2 hours? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, blocking is just kind of standing there idling. Fair enough. I didn't sleep at all for 2 days. I know, because you have a child now. Can everyone say congrats? Fallen is now a fresh new dad. He is Fallen Dad because he is a newborn child. It ends at 4:05. Oh, so you still got like a whole hour. Wow. Don't worry, Ness. I understand you, Savage. I'm gonna start working soon myself. I can't stay jobless forever. Yeah, man. My name is Ian Ghost. See, what happened? Like, where did Ian come in from? Congrats for baby maker. Yes. I'm a daddy. Stop. If Nessa didn't put money above me on the priority list, I would be offended. Yes, everyone should put their own financial stability first before anything, okay? Y'all gotta feed yourselves first, okay? But for context, if anyone hasn't stopped by the first time, we played through Stanley Parable, and because I have the ultra deluxe version, I think I'm now somehow hacked into this version where we have a bucket. The bucket's our best friend. Yes, D-Ghost is my baby mama. What would your wife say about that? But yeah, bucket friend. And I had to remember that there's 2 separate endings. One's a bucket ending, and one's a non-bucket ending. I gotta remember that.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
This is a pretty good summary, actually.
Number 427. Employee number 427.
Nino. Hello.
Room 427.
Ness, where's new Vtuber? Not yet. I still have lots of things planned, so new model will come in the future. Yes. Bucket, yes. I never played Stanley Parable. This is like a pretty good summary here. Let me let it play through.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders
really cool. Dang it, I missed it.
Have been made exactly for this job.
In the future, I am a tease. An absolute tease. I've never heard of this game series before. Yeah, it's kind of like the best way I could describe it is it's a bit of an existential crisis kind of game. Yeah. May I shout out? Yes. Please go ahead.
Desk for nearly an hour.
How could you sell me out like that? Nina deserves all the love, okay? They deserve all the love.
Arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions. call a
Yep.
meeting,
So
or
basically,
even
it's
say
kind of a. I
hi.
think people described it
Never
last
in
time. It was
all
a
his
walking
years at the
simulator.
company
It's
had
basically a
this
walking
happened,
simulator.
this
A
complete
bit. It's full of
isolation.
existential crisis.
Something was very
Yeah.
clearly
Maybe
wrong.
there's a lot more
Shocked,
existential
frozen
crisis.
solid,
Uh-huh.
Stanley found himself unable to move
Thank you,
for the
Colson.
longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I need to run vacuum. Yes. Ness, I will hack in your mainframe, bypass the firewall, and check your browser history. I will get that Vtuber and I will see it. I have zero control over this, man. Like, I don't have control over this. It's whenever my rigger, my live 2D artist rigger feels like finishing, you know? But, okay, to be fair though, it was supposed to be finished earlier. I'll tell you a little bit of teaser and some inside deets. It was supposed to be finished a little earlier, but that, oopsie, sorry, not that. It was supposed to be finished earlier, but then my rigger got sick, and then it was the holidays, and now they're on like this vacation thing right now. So like they, you know, then again, I told them no rush. So like I'm gonna hold by my word of no rush, okay? But yeah, so happy birthday, step niece. Wait, what? Step niece? Oh, right, because it was the step niece. Okay, right. I'm totally paying attention to the game. I have less time before 10 p.m. Wait, 10 p.m. Dang. Nessa, use the art that I gave you as the quote unquote model. The pixel art one. I haven't even shown that off yet because I haven't been on my computer for a lot. So you're right, I'm the one in control. Yeah, Andis, you are. But yeah, see, look, we're gonna just be restarting, and every single time we're just here. We're just at this part. Sorry, I need to change. I think I like this low. Okay, there we go, because I got dizzy.
All of his
The bucket
co-workers
isn't here
were
anymore.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Oh,
go
right,
to
the
the
12th
meeting room.
birthday of the
Perhaps he had
Stephanies. There we
simply
go.
missed a
There we go.
memo.
You're all good. I will find you. I mean, feel free. Can you bring
No
me some
matter how
cookies when you
hard
find me?
Stanley looked,
I want some
he couldn't
snacks.
find a trace of his
I want some
co-workers.
snacks. The click. There's bucket. Okay, so we gotta remember we don't always need to pick up the bucket, but this is our bucket. This is our bucket, okay? The clicks. I love the clicks. Oh yeah, Dreamer, you're here. Oh my gosh. Wait, on a Friday? What are you doing here on a Friday? What goddamn
When
bucket? The
Stanley
chum
came to a
bucket?
set
Like,
of two open
I'm gonna
doors,
bonk you.
he
I'm gonna
entered the
bonk you
door
for
on
that.
his left.
We're not gonna let that. Nope. I love that the sticker stayed. I know, me too. You and this time, Autumn. I still read it out loud, Andis. I don't know about that. Okay. But basically, we could either follow what the narrator says or not follow what the narrator says. And it kind of just like goes towards different endings. Here's one. Can we not? How can we find them? Bottom text. Maybe we saw have, okay. Trust the completionist instinct. I gotta find all 6 now. I gotta find all 6 of these dolls here. Oh my gosh. Have we found these? I have found these. Okay. If we read it, you gotta finish it. That's rule. No. I could do whatever I want. I got so much work done. I didn't have class. I could show up. Hey, Dreamer, I'm glad. Yes, Automod protecting our eyes and Nessa ruining our ears. Hey, honestly, pretty innocent. So, or pretty naive, if anything. So, I really shouldn't have read it out loud, but here I am. There will be a reward for finding them all. That's what they always say. A large room, lots of buckets. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. I know where to go with red and blue. Okay, now I gotta find it. Broom closet. Is there anything in here?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing
There
here.
was nothing there.
So he
Okay.
turned around and got back on track.
So stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
It's
upstairs
somewhere in
to
here.
his boss's office.
It's somewhere here. There's gotta be another Stanley doll here somewhere. There it is!
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little
I
Stanley
found 3 out of
figurines,
6.
And now I'm torn between
Wait. Oh god,
Stanleys and
congrats
figures.
again
What do
on
you
1K saying on Discord
What
didn't feel
name
right.
better
Thank
encapsulates
you,
the
Andis.
intrinsic
Thank
sense of
you.
happiness
No,
that you
it
get
does
from
do
seeing a
justice.
small
I'm
number
like
in the
really
corner of
grateful
your
for
screen go up by 1?
everyone's
Let me sit on it.
Oh wait, 4 out
I'm
of 6.
sure it will come to me.
We're almost done. But yeah, I'm still very grateful for all the support. Figlies, yeah, it's the Stanlerines. Okay, do we want to go down here? No, we'll go up. For some reason, this narrator gives me Peppa Pig narrator vibes. 100%. Jovo, have you played this game before, or have you heard of this game before? This is... I hope I do it justice by showing what kind of game this is. Like, see, you can just go in the washroom. Money and the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. See, money rules the world, guys. Okay, you guys heard it here first. Stanley Figs. I said earlier, I've never heard of this series. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. I was mixing you up with someone else. But yeah, hopefully you see why I like this game. Okay. So we're gonna be nice and we're gonna follow what the narrator says. Is this where we went? I can't remember anymore. Didn't Stanley Charles start off? It was a Half-Life mod, yeah.
Was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Fun fact, you walk into the office and then walk back out before the door closes. Okay, that's good to know. I want to do that next.
That his boss had been keeping
the boob? Oh,
wait,
you're right.
So the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Boop.
2845.
Wait, okay. 2845.
Stanley couldn't
There we
possibly
go.
have known, yet
Rins, hello.
By simply pushing random buttons on the
I push buttons.
Stanley happened to
I push
input
buttons.
the correct code by sheer
Now
luck.
Ness suddenly has an uncontrollable desire to make almost 2 pounds of
stepped into
delicious
the
pasta.
newly opened
So I know I
passageway.
freaking can't put away pasta. Bro, my mac salad is still going through, man. Is this spooky game? No, this is not a spooky game. It's an existential crisis game. It makes you question life. That's the best way I could describe it. What if can I hide in the corner? Okay. We're gonna go down. Can we do many rides in the elevator? Oh yeah, sure. Hope everyone's having a good day. You too as well. What's everyone up to on a Friday anyway? Ness is the equivalent of a monkey, pushing buttons till something happens. I really am. That's what this game is.
Stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
Elevator ride. I have done the elevator ride, but I did it once only. I'm waiting to go to work. Ooh, okay, I see. Well, hopefully this is like entertainment, but before you go to work.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator.
I've only
and
ridden
went back up.
ridden the elevator once.
Why did Stanley
Does it do more stuff
when
if
he
I
knew
go
that it would just
up
lead
and
back
down
to
even
his
more?
boss's office? Well, that's a great question.
Is that
I just can't
8:17?
wait to
8:17
find
for me,
out.
so I don't really have anything planned for the rest of the day. Oh, what was your day consistent of? I woke up, I went to work. Oh my god. Oh, it does do more if you go up and down? Wait, did anything change if I go back up here? I don't think so. Okay, I hope the existential dread stops. Never ending with this game. There's a lot of stuff like that. It's just a chill day at home. Okay, that's good. Wait, alright, we're just back in the office.
Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly
Never
what it
ending
is.
with
What a
Ness.
decision
Fun
you've
is
made to come
infinite.
up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have
Totally.
never anticipated.
Wow.
It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive, rapid
What if I
fire
enter
of
this again?
critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Colson, right? I didn't go back. Alright, I guess we gotta go back down again. And then can we ride it back up again?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator.
I woke up and I've done
Ladies
nothing
and
but relax
gentlemen,
before my job
how
fair
does he keep
tomorrow where I
coming
will
up
try to
with
get
all
hired.
this?
Good luck, dreamer. Good luck. You got this, I believe. I'm excited for tomorrow's. There's new My Hero episode. Bro, I haven't caught up with that. I'm so behind. I finished season. How many seasons? I think there's like 5, 6 seasons now or something. I think I was on like season 2 last time I watched it. Like, I am behind. Oh, I watched the special Vaporeon video today. Your amazing Nesty elevator chat. Oh, thank you. Welcome back, RL. Welcome back. Yo, let's go back up. Play game how you want. I'm just
Did you think
missing
we
the
were
hole.
going to go forward down the spooky
I'm sorry,
corridor?
Colson. You'll forever miss that hole. Season
It's
6
time
is
once
airing
again
at the moment.
to
Yeah,
go
I'm so
back up in
behind.
the elevator.
I'm so behind.
I can't
I still
even
need to
begin
watch.
grapple with
Me
what might be
too,
out there.
Rins.
Is
I
it the
still need to watch
boss's office
Chainsaw
again?
Man too.
Or what if it's the boss's office this
And the
time?
arms of the
The
angel plays in the
suspense is
background.
killing me.
Whee! Did something change? I haven't seen Chainsaw Man either. Yeah, I keep hearing good things, but I'm gonna tell you honestly, the last time I caught up to animes that I wanted to watch was the summer of 2017.
Oh my god.
It's the box's
office.
office. The fanfare and
absolutely
everything.
changes everything for
Oh,
me.
that's hilarious.
Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Uh-huh. Well, How's it going, guys? All I've seen about Chainsaw Man was context on the Funny Green website. I keep saying I'm gonna watch Chainsaw Man for the past one, and I still haven't.
I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No.
Bro, I've caught up for anime since literally last month. Bro, I'm so bad at catching up with anime. The last anime I've tried was Jujutsu and I enjoyed it a lot. Honestly, I think that was my last one too. I think I remember watching Jujutsu. No. Maybe my most recent one was Slime. It's like the time I reincarnated as a slime with Colsit. I think that was the last.
All right.
I think that was the last anime I've watched recently.
Yeah. I have made space in my
Yes, we've got to mentally prepare for the next elevator ride.
As before, I turn
Please
to your expert
tell me you don't know the Funny Green website. Do you mean the only thing that comes to mind is 4chan? Am I wrong if I say that? I don't know. Jujutsu was fun. Yeah, we need to finish that. Yeah, I know. But we finished season 1 technically. We're on like season 2, right? Right, Colson? I can't remember. Wow, riveting. Let's go back to the elevator. The elevator ride. Wow. Okay, ready? We're gonna go down.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Snacksu, hello.
How did I not anticipate?
My favorite fight in Jujutsu Kaisen so far was the... Oh gosh, I gotta butcher your name, okay? Itadori versus Mahito. Yes. I actually don't... Okay, this is the bad thing. I'm not super into fights. So I'm there for like the personalities of each person and stuff. I'm like, main character... Okay, I'm also bad at names, so I'm sorry, okay? But the main character, he's really cool. I like where his mindset's at. So that's why I liked it. I liked the movie. Or not movie, sorry, the series. Okay, good. You're thinking of the wrong thing. What a lucky day. Wait... Okay, yeah, I just have no idea what you're talking about when you say green website. Here's an issue I always have with anime. I always struggle to remember names. Me too! Unless I'm like fangirling over the guy, I don't remember their names, man. Like, I'll be honest. Like, that's why I was like, oh, she'll love slime. Kiss anime? Is that the green website? I don't know. He's talking about some green website. Who knows?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a minute.
He's stopping our elevator ride. How dare?
It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Gojo.
But the
Oh yeah, Gojo. That's his name, right? The main
agony
character
of
guy.
waiting and
Fujiguro.
anticipating and having to guess, that's the real
Gojo,
thrill.
very cool, very cool.
simply
When I watch
don't let
anime, I'm
that
like,
feeling
oh
go.
yeah, I like the
It's so
blonde guy, but have you
precious,
seen the
so
redhead
fleeting.
with ass?
Why don't
That's
we
me
take this
too.
elevator ride
I'm like, oh, he's the
nice
handsome one. Oh,
and
he's the popular one, or he's like the sporty guy. That's how I remember.
There we
Gojo's the
go.
white hair guy.
This
Yeah.
is so much
I
more
sometimes
exciting,
remember if I see
Stanley.
the name
It
too,
seems
but
like
if you're
nowadays
asking it on my
the
own,
only thing
I
that
can't remember it.
audiences want
Gojo's
is
the
to be
teacher with the
shocked as
blindfold.
loudly and frequently as
Wait.
possible. They want big,
Isn't Gojo?
expensive
Yeah.
moments flung
The guy
right in
with
their
the.
faces from the very
He's in a
moment
lot
that
of
things
gifts.
get
I remember seeing
started.
that too.
But
You
where's
say
the
ass
tension?
to a date
Where's
apart.
the trust
I
and
do say
importance
ass. I say
to
ass all
build
the
a
time.
slow and nuanced
Jay,
appreciation
welcome
for the
in,
story,
welcome
the
in.
characters?
Welcome.
Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To
Not
have to
gonna lie,
think
I once
and
saw
to
the intro
anticipate and
out
then
of
to
context
marvel
and
at the
thought
eventual
Gojo was
reveal.
gonna be evil.
This is
And then you realize, right?
storytelling,
It's just
Stanley.
like,
What
I kind of
you and
like it.
are
I kind of like that
doing
they throw it on
right
you.
now. This
Now
is the
watching
most
anime,
exciting
man, I'm
narrative
grinding
to
on
be
Critical
developed in
Role.
years.
Bro, that's something I
And
could
it's
never
really all
catch up on. I
because
think
of you.
Evan's trying to
You're
catch
the
up
one
on
who took
Critical
this
Role,
bold
and
step
holy
of
shit, like,
revisiting the exact
nope,
same locations
I ain't
over
even
and
gonna
over.
try.
Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else
Okay,
out
we're
there. You see,
slowly
I want stories
going up
that
this
surprise me,
elevator.
Stanley. I
Yes.
want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel
This
all
poor
the
narrator.
time, and we all know
I'm like
it,
zoning
which is
about.
why we're so
One of my friends has a
starved for
Gojo
content
towel draped
that
over her
makes us feel
bathroom door, so when you're in the
sharp and
bathroom,
vital
you
and
just see a
alive.
life-size Gojo
That's why
looking at
people
you.
like you so much,
Ayo!
Stanley, because you're not
That's pretty
afraid to
sick.
spit
Oh my
in the
gosh.
face of
I don't know. Is this
tradition.
something?
You're
Okay,
a
this is
rule,
something I gotta
you
ask
know?
you guys. Do you
People
think
look
you'd be
up to you,
into
which is why,
having
though I didn't know when to
life-size
spring this on
posters
you, but, well,
of your
I've
favorite
gathered a
anime
little
character?
press conference
Like,
for
I'm
you,
kind
so
of.
that you
I
can
won't
talk
mind,
about
man.
your work
I guess
and
it's the
your
equivalent of body
storytelling
pillows.
in
Never
your
mind. I
life.
guess now it's
Yes,
the
I
question
know
of would
you're
you have
not
body
much for
pillows?
the
My
public
answer is
eye, but I
yes.
thought it would
They're
especially
comfortable
mean a
and
lot
they
to the
look
people
great.
who've been following you from the
Basically,
beginning. They
I have heard the
really
person
look
who
up
made
to
that
you,
song for the
Stanley.
Jujutsu
I
Kaisen
don't know
opening
if
was
you realize
going to
the
make the song for the
impact you have
current
on them.
Oh My
This is
Hero
the
opening, so
kind
I
of
went looking for
gesture
his work
that
on the
might leave a
internet. I
tremendous
like when you can
impact on
stalk
them for the
people like
better.
that. Wait,
Oh, good, we're here.
we're in a new area. Oh, we're in a new area. Oh yeah, we can't go on this elevator ride anymore. Okay. Critical Role is intimidating to me. Yeah, that's why I chose not to start it. I was like, nope, way too intimidated.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I can't go back in. Okay. Whoa, we're somewhere else. Have y'all also been very weird kids? Like weird and not I eat crayons? No, I think growing up I was always the athletic kid because I always did a lot of sports. I had a lot of energy. I still have a lot of energy. So I took it out on sports and like a lot of running and doing track and field and stuff like that. And then in high school, I was the nerd. I was a theater nerd. I was like a nerd throughout because I chose STEM. And I still did sports. Like, no, I don't know. Like, I know internally I've always been weird, but I think outwardly, I've always been the athletic kid. The athletic theater kid. Yeah, that's what I was. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it. The pyramids. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up the chat here. I'd be down. Gonna give your presentation. Well, wait, presentation for what? Sorry, Cole said I'm missing context. I use Legend of Vox Machina to catch up, and now I'm a quarter of the way of campaign 2, and it's doable to catch up. It's just like the time. You gotta have the time. Life side cut out in every room. Snack suit, that's what's up. That is the dream, man. Ness is a nerd. I am a nerd. I'm a nerd and a geek. I won't deny it. Is Death the weird kid? Or is Death the athletic kid? Yeah, Ness is actually healthy. It's scary. Goes please. Okay, to be fair, that's because it's safe in Canada to go walking outside. Okay, that's number one. I was the autistic. Andis, please, you're gonna. Oh my god, please. STEM, let's go. Yep. Oh my god, you're like Troy Bolton. Except I was in theater before Troy Bolton was, okay? Troy Bolton hopped in because he was like, whoa, I got chosen. Wow. But no, I was always in it. Always flung rocks at them and blamed it on the first graders. And it's bully, I see. You'll see. Oh, presentation in the gate. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, Colson, I'm back on track. All eyes on Stanley, live on stage. Oh yeah, okay. Where are we going with this? That's not true. He always wanted to get laid. Wait, Stanley? Stanley always wanted to get laid? An evening with World Peace Baby? Are we the World Peace Baby? Oh my god. Legit got home, and like within a month, I heard a mag get unloaded into Welcome home, eh? Welcome home. Oh my gosh.
Yes, here it is. Just through this door.
I want to go through this door. I can't go through that door. The storyteller. Stanley tonight, live on the stage. World's first sentient machine. I can't go this way. Okay, to the stage.
All right. Are you ready?
Why is it in quotes?
You're going to speak
Why is this in quotes?
About the nature of surprise in
No, Troy, I need that poster.
A truly unpredictable narrative.
Is that our last name? Stanley Ryder?
Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
Is our name Stanley Ryder? Almonds, chairs, gum, table, nut bar. Hey, you said nut.
Like
sorry.
They're ready for you. Go get them.
We are about to present. Oh my god. 427. That's us. Wait, Stanley. I wish I could. Stanley, me. Wait, Dad, age 6. Break a leg out there, chant your boss. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your coworkers. Whoa. And these are a lot of eyeballs looking at us. Okay. But nah, I was that type of kid in class where people were scared he might do American class photo. Is it, or is Ryder like a stage thing? Oh, like my stage name? Maybe. I've had shots followed down my street and I was like, yep, I'm moving to the boonies. That was actually when I was in, because like okay, backstory on Ness here. I actually lived in the hood when I grew up. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, it was not a safe part of town, but it's because that's primarily where a lot of the immigrants would move to, because that's all the housing they could afford at the time. But like, it literally took until, I think we definitely got robbed a few times, and then it took until an aggressive dog, like, literally bit through my grandpa's arm, that my mom was like, nope, fuck it, I can't stand it anymore, and we moved to a nicer place. But like, so like, I'm not trying to sound gangster, but we literally lived in the hood. Like, I'm not even trying. I'm not. But like, we literally lived in the hood because we were immigrants and we needed just cheap housing. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not laughing at you growing up there, just the unexpected. I know. I'm full of surprises, man. Like, I know. Yeah. Grandpa Ness was like bleeding heavily. He had a cast on. It was pretty traumatic as a kid because he was, it was like he was just trying to get his exercise outside, man. And the dogs they hopped over a tall fence, attacked my grandpa. It was two of them, two big dogs. I don't remember what breed or whatever, but yeah, and then like straight up chewed through my grandpa's arm where he had like a full on indent and like chunks of his meat was I don't know how he recovered and has his arm back, but he has his arm back. Anyways, Ness probably had that yee ass haircut. Bro, the bowl cut? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I had blunt bangs and a bowl cut, okay? I was that typical Asian kid. You living in the hood explains a lot. What do you mean explains a lot? What do you mean? Okay, I would think that means it's probably why I get certain things, but I don't fully get it. I don't know. Poor grandpa. Yeah, the bowl cut. You had the pet 15. Yes. I remember having a bowl cut growing up. See, exactly. Where is that emo Ness image? No, oh my gosh, no, I look like a fucking typical Asian kid, man. I was a freaking nerd, man. Blunt bangs and a bowl cut. Like that was not a good. Wait. Okay. We're gonna pause this game because I'm pretty sure I could just Google search this. Asian kid with bangs and bowl cut, and I can find you like a. Oh yes, this is the haircut I'm talking about. Hold on. I just found this off of Google, okay? But let me show you this. I gotta show you this. This is the haircut I had as a kid, okay? I had this haircut until I was like until I was in high school. Only then did I grow my hair out, but I still had bangs, and I never stopped having bangs until first year of university, okay? Like, this was my hair. This is my hair growing up, man. No, we need a gangster Ness Vtuber model. Stop. Nessa would bully her past self. Oh my god. No! My past self was so innocent, man. Ness pops out. Oh, look at that. That coconut. Like, these are the haircuts I had, man. Like, this was my haircut. Like, I'm not even trying to joke with you. Like, these haircuts were all me, man. Right? Your sister had that too, Rins? Yeah, where's that forehead? Which is probably why I have a big forehead now, man. I was just hiding it behind the bangs. Not gonna be the first kid's haircut. We need prison net. Bro, like I'm not even trying to gaslight you guys or lie to you. This was literally my freaking haircut. You look at any childhood photo of Ness, my face changed obviously because it's my face, but literally it's this haircut. Like legitimately this haircut, man. Like this was my haircut. The crying kid. Yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, but yeah. But you know, typical Asian finally discover their hair and then they have a glow up. But like for the time being, it's all this. It's all this bowl cut with the bangs, man. Oh yeah. I don't think why you should try and gaslight us into thinking you had that. I didn't. Like I didn't. I was a nerd through and through. I had buzz cuts until high school. That was my brother's, man. Like the typical Asian buzz cut. Yeah, where it's like fully shaved down like this kind of thing, right? Yeah, I get that. But this is like the most like me, man. Oh my god, the one with the pacifier. Wait. The one with the this one. This poor baby. Oh no. Am I a ninja? Am I having a stroke or why am I typing like a Parks? No, you're all good. You're all good, Andis. You should have seen my long ass hair when I was younger. That's like crazy. So many people actually had like long hair when they were kids, and I was like, dang, look how cute. It is pretty cute though. But the poor kid, man, gonna grow up with this as their image of them as a kid. All of them ain't got no fucking foreheads because they gotta hide it. Okay, they gotta hide it. Okay, but is this the thing? Okay, my fellow Asian friends here, okay, let me know if I'm wrong about this. But your parents never wanted you to get wind on your forehead, okay? Because there's a whole like, you'll get sick if the wind blows on your forehead. In Cantonese, it's called like feng sap. I don't know how to call it, but in English translation, it's literally called wet wind. Like it doesn't make sense in English, but you know what I mean? Like there's a whole causation thing that they believed. Anyways. You have seen it? Wait, I have. Wait, I want to see younger Cole Sid though. I started to wear a gentleman's cut in 9th grade and then finally started wearing my hair as a pompadour literally yesterday. Oh my god. Wet wind. Yeah, wet wind. It's like, snack suit, does that make sense? Changes Discord. It's like if you, cause like the forehead is just a very sensitive area. So it's like if you get wind like blown onto. There's a whole. Okay, this has to do with like acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine, that whole direction of like yin and yang in your body and stuff. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, so you get wet wind all the time now. It's like when the weather changes and it's like your joints ache kind of thing. Like there's a whole belief in the Asian, like, I don't know how to describe it. This is so hard to describe, but basically just short hair. Nah, is it because of the fact your head radiates a lot of heat as well, so you get like a head cold? Kind of. I think it's like kind of in that direction. I'm not even entirely sure what it's all about, but I think so. Somewhere in that direction, probably. I should really look into the reasoning, but that was like, I was told that so much as a kid, so that's why a lot of Asian kids are just like bangs. We're famous! We're famous! We're famous! Yo, let's go. Okay. Down, then up, then down, then up, then down. Oh, wait. Down, then up, then down, then up, then down, then up, then down, then up. We didn't even make it to the stage. Dang it. Dang it! We're back to the start again. Excuse me.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Was that it?
What could it be?
No! I wanted to talk to my fans more. You have so many fans, I know. You're at 2K stream. No, it's at 2K stream, Lamau. Oh my god, the dream. Bruh! I wanted to talk to the fans longer. Wait. Can we do that same ending, but with the bucket this time? I want to do the bucket. I want to do the bucket ending. Bucket ending, bucket ending, bucket ending. Bucket, 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 bucket. Bucket, 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 bucket. Bucket, 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 bucket. Still, bro, I still barely comprehend the hot and cold foods. Again, it's not hot and cold foods, it's the yin and yang of foods, okay? They all have a heatiness and a quote-unquote coolness to it, okay?
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
yes, I'm proud of
office.
you. Got so many fans. Oh, thank you. No, that's me when I daydream about being famous. Wait, am I hearing that right? Wait, Snacksy, what did you hear?
Into his manager's office,
Nessie, can I watch you try to
Stanley was
explain
once
hot
again
and cold foods to
stunned
chat? Okay,
to
okay.
discover not an indication
The
of
Asians will
any human
understand
life.
this.
Crushed
Did
by
I
the
do
weight
this
of
right?
this
Is this the
revelation, Stanley may have
42?
broken down into an emotional
Dang it, what was it?
dumpster fire,
2548
if not for the
or
soothing
no,
presence of the bucket.
8245?
Even now, in his darkest of hours,
Hold on,
did
what
the
was the
bucket's
code?
warmth and guiding
No,
light
two,
pierce the
two,
dark clouds of
2, 8,
confusion and
4,
chaos?
5, 4,
It
5.
would be with him, but Stanley
I did
guessed
it.
the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah,
Was it
sheer
the
luck.
bucket
Totally.
knew all along?
Okay.
Was the bucket guiding him?
Oh, fuck it instead of
This is
bucket.
certainly
No, I
not
said
much
bucket.
of
Bucket, bucket, bucket. Ness, we hate you. Stare. Oh. The Asians will understand this. Is a hilarious phrase. Okay, but it's true. The Asian will. This sounds so, no, but it's true though. It's true though. If I don't understand this, I'll either feel whitewashed or
The
that Ness
elevator
doesn't
raced down,
know what hot and cold is.
plummeting
No.
towards an
Again, it's
unknown
not
fate.
literally hot and cold.
It
It's
would
just
be
that
all
every
Stanley
food,
could
every
do to keep
single
himself
food
together,
has
if not
a
for the bucket.
yin and yang property
Soothing
to it.
him,
And the yin
comforting
and yang
him,
kind of gets
reassuring that in
described
this
as
darkest moment of
heatiness or
uncertainty,
coolness.
he would
So
be
for example,
right.
something like
The bucket
mango
is here
is a
for
very
you,
exotic
Stanley.
fruit, so it's actually a very
Everything will
quote unquote
be fine.
heaty food, or very like exotic, because it's exotic, like it's very heaty food. It has a lot of yin and fire element to it. So you want to balance it by not eating too much of that and eat something cool to like retrofact it. You know what I mean? And then the cucumbers, that's very like watery and stuff, right? So it's more associated with like the cool, the yang energy. And so it's like if you eat too much of one side, the yin side or the yang side, you'll have different, just like the flesh through your butt. This is make sense. Like, you guys. See, Bubs gets me. Thank you for validating me, Bubs. Oh my gosh. Ness, all that talk about kids made me think of a pic of me on what I assume on crack. I had drip back then. Not like you. Andis, please. Yo, show up. So this is based. So this varies based on where you're from. No. It's just more so like this gets talked about in Asian cultures. I find that it doesn't get really talked about at all in Western culture. Like I think like you guys just kind of lump it all together as like, oh, healthy foods and stuff, and like, oh, don't eat too like exotic foods, and that's it. But it's like, you know what I mean, Bobs? That's what they. Wait, I thought you meant hot and cold, like friggin' spicy and ice. No, that's what they told me when they explained it to me, and I was so confused. No, Cole said you didn't listen, okay? You didn't listen because we said it's not literal hot and cold foods. It's the elemental to it. It's the elemental part to it, and that's the part. Oh my God. You aren't listening. You are not listening. Because Because I definitely did not stop it at just
Stanley
hot
said to
and
the
cold.
bucket.
I did
Can we
not
go
stop
back
it at
up?
just hot and cold.
When I was pressing those keypad buttons,
Frozen
there was something
jalapeno.
very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
But it's okay. I also realized that
Bucket,
Colson
said
is one to eat very specific food. So oh my gosh, sometimes explaining like other cuisines, and I was like, oh, how do I explain this? How do I explain this? Mangoes and no, but you know what I mean. Like it's very like Asians call it yeet hey. You know what I mean? We're all my Asian friends, man. Like I need my Asian friends to validate me right now. Mangoes and mangoes. I grew up
Here we are,
Mexican
said
and
Stanley.
fast
Now,
food.
I'm going to try
And
out
very
that number
American
3
food,
button.
actually. I've had it. Very
He took
American
the
food.
bucket
Very
over to the
American food.
keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and
Yo,
over.
the joys of number 3. All right. Heh, 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 heh.
Wow,
Air Nomad,
he said.
Fire
The
Nation,
number
Mango
3 is such a
Clans.
special button. I'm having the time
Bubs,
of
how
my
have you been?
life.
How have you been? How was
Stanley
your
looked expectantly
How was your
at the bucket.
How's
The
your Friday?
bucket
Is it
remained
Friday or is it
silent.
Saturday for you now?
Perhaps
I
the
would be
bucket
part of the
had
Mango
missed
Clan.
something. Perhaps
Spam
it had not
8?
seen how
Wait,
much
it said
joy
8 or
Stanley
3.
got
I heard
from
3.
slamming the
I'm
number
Indian. I
3
don't know what the fuck
repeatedly.
you're talking about. Cause oh my god, Jay, no. I'm telling you, you're not true. You're not true Asian. I'm sorry. If you don't understand, then you're not a true Asian. Okay, this is my test. I grew up eating up a lot of meals with my Asian friends. I remember lots of balance. I want to go back. Sounds like Cap to me. Ghost, please. And what the hell?
said Stanley
I'm
to
doing
the
is looking
bucket.
for my
You
childhood. So why do I
can't
see?
go on
Oh,
yet.
I don't.
Not till you understand
Andis,
how
please.
much the number 3
By the way, this is the
means to
saddest
me.
ending.
You and
Wait,
I have
really?
been through so much
That's very
together,
sad.
and I just want you to see what I
If
see.
Bubs is calling
Feel
you out,
the
you know.
happiness I feel. He smiled at the
Bro,
bucket.
I'm telling you, it's a
The
thing,
bucket
okay?
said
It's a thing. I'm telling you, if friends like Lucy was here, if Lucy was here, or if Nims was here, or Azu was here, they'd understand what I'm talking about here, okay? Asian, Krusty, you're Asian to me because you are. Jay, I know you're Asian, but I'm surprised you don't know this. Like, Lucy's crazy though. Nah, Lucy's valid. Okay, I'm the whitest washed
Here we
Asian.
go,
Oh my
said
gosh.
Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the
I need to
number
get
3
my
and
mom
began
on
to
here.
wail on it like a musician on a beloved
So that you guys can
instrument,
believe me, okay?
waving a
Like,
concerto
to have
of
her
truth
explain
and
it to me,
passion.
okay?
He
I gotta
wielded
have her
the
explain
number
it to
3
me.
like a fine
Or explain it
artist
to you
would
guys,
wield a
sorry.
paintbrush.
I'm
He
asking
told
them right
stories
now.
through the number 3,
Don't come at it as
stories
just
of his
hot and cold.
dreams and
Literally
hopes and
say
fears.
the heatiness, okay? The heatiness,
He looked
okay?
to his
There's a,
bucket for a
like, it's not even,
reaction
it's
sometimes.
poorly translated,
Anything to
okay?
let him
It's
know
poorly
that the bucket
translated.
appreciated what he was doing.
Bro, can I not use
The
this?
bucket conveyed absolutely nothing.
I
at
wanna use the,
Only
I wanna use the
silence.
elevator.
Crushed
Lucy's the
by a
same old
wave
lady
of
who eats
dejection,
Pringle and Kit Kats for
Stanley
most meals.
returned to the
Okay,
elevator.
she may have a questionable lifestyle, but at least she knows what I'm talking about, okay? I asked if she knows the Asian food balance. Colson, that's not what it is! You gotta, oh my god. You're explaining it so poorly. Okay. I gotta give her the context. Hold on, I gotta do justice on this. I gotta ask, okay. Colson is talking about yeet hay and heatiness of food. And I'm trying to explain that it's beyond just quote unquote hot and cold. Okay. I gotta give her some context. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'll continue with the game now. Next is your macaroni and salad, a heaty food. Actually, yes. Like, it's a
Stanley in
mix.
the
It's a
bucket
mix.
was so
It's a bit of a
close.
mix because
They'd
it's
always been
cold.
there for one
Like
another.
literally
Why
cold
suddenly
and
could
stuff.
the
It
bucket
doesn't.
not connect with
The
his
heat
passion of
properties of the
Stanley's?
food isn't as
The
like
question caused
intense.
Stanley to ruminate the whole
But it is a
way
bit of a
down
heaty
the
food.
elevator.
It's the yin and yang of
He
oh my
knew
god.
that there must be a
I'm not
way to
even
get
explaining in
through
the
bucket
best
to
way. You know what I
communicate fully
mean?
with his
Before I can
dear
correct
friend.
us.
Surely there was a
Hello, sir.
solution,
What would you like to
mustn't there
order?
be?
Yes, I want to order the beef bowl, and I was just wondering about the heatiness and the meatiness. You guys are mocking me. Seems like the balance of exotic and mundane or balance of extremes. Not necessarily, because some foods can actually be really... Oh! Okay, I'm going back out. If I have hot pizza, Nessa's macrophone is 100% yin and yang. No, I was just like messing with Nessa. Nah, you guys just... Man, how do you explain something that's like from your culture and you just don't know how to translate it? Because there's no direct translation to English.
He
You gotta eat a
decided
cold
right then
pizza
and there
tomorrow?
that he would hold a press conference where he
You
would
see,
speak to the
I'm
public
explaining
on
it so
all matters
badly.
relating to pressing
Put ice
the
cream
number
on it,
3
balanced
over
on.
and over.
Oh
He
my
would
gosh.
elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him,
No, I get it
and
though.
why
Like,
he
it makes
felt
sense.
so
I don't know
alive
if
and
it
present.
does.
Then the bucket
You guys
would
are
be
starting to
able
make me
see
self-doubt
his joy
myself.
through the eyes of others.
I
It
feel
would
like
get to see
I
the
feel like
world
I'm the
react
crazy
to
one,
this
man.
discovery of
Like,
Stanley's.
bro, I just
And
eat
it would be
things
through
that
the
cut
public
each other's
eye that
flavors.
the
Now my
bucket
food is
would
elemental
finally
types. I don't want to play
understand
Pokemon.
Stanley's work.
No, generally people do eat healthy. You know what I mean? And they do eat a balance of it. It's just okay. Hold on. I want to see if I could actually search this up. This is the ending we wanted, right? This is the ending.
For
Sorry. Okay,
months
we're gonna
he
finish this,
advertised
and then we're gonna
marketed
take a.
his press conference, building
We're gonna take
excitement around
a.
it,
We're gonna take
developing
a.
and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived,
We're gonna
Stanley
go
was
here. Hold
as
on. We're gonna
prepared
quickly speed
as
run
he'd
this, and then we'll
ever
do a
been
just
for
chatting,
anything
because
in
I need
life.
to like
This was
justice myself for this.
one
Okay.
last
So hold on.
chance to
I will
win the
read all
bucket
chat.
over.
I just need to.
One opportunity to share a true
Come on.
connection with a loved one.
Let me through.
There was no one here.
No one. No
Nobody
justice
had
for
come to the
Bucket.
press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk
Oh.
about what it really means
This is
to
the-
press the number 3 on the keypad over
This
and
is
over.
the.
He was unloved,
Oh no.
uninteresting. He was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the
Sorry.
bucket would never
I will
again
catch up
take
to.
him
I will
seriously.
catch up to chat.
There
Give me a
would be
second.
no connection, no deeper understanding.
Is
The
it because
bucket
we
merely
didn't press
sat there
number
in his
3?
arms, indifferent. And so it began.
Hello, Nims, by the
slowly
way. I
over
see
many
messages,
years.
but I will read that after
The two of them grew more and more
after this
distant.
finishes.
They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference.
Okay, to be fair though, okay.
No more
Nims probably
games,
doesn't understand me
no
saying
more
yeet hey
long
because yeet hey is a
conversations
Cantonese
about
word,
passion
okay?
and pursuit, only a silence.
'Cause no
that
one cared about you
consumed the
pressing 3.
space
Ah.
between
Ah.
friends. And Stanley,
Existential
having for
dread.
once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort
Ah.
of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Lonely. I am so lonely. Oh dang. Okay, I think we're back. We're back. Okay. I gotta. Okay, justice for myself. Okay. I'm catching up to chat. Hold on. Let me read it. Let me read all these messages first. Okay. Questionable lifestyle. Okay. Seeing like acidic and fatty. I swear it. Okay. I think I read those. Ice cream is heaty though. No, it totally does, bro. Lily has no idea what you're talking about. Spicy ice cream, Bugs Place, the perfect blend of hot and cold. Oh, Ness, by the way, did you end up taking the Takis? Because I got money from them. I don't know why. Oh, yes. That couldn't be ordered, so I just refunded you the money. But thank you for the gift again. Thank you for trying to gift me. But yeah, I'm confused what it. But yes, she won't get the literally. Okay. It's the Yeeton Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna catch up to chat, and then I will. This is literally. Yeah, that was a sad. Okay, time to work. See, Colsing will never hear it, and then he'll just think I'm a liar. Yin and yang. That is all. And then just have Takis with me. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Explaining. Hey. Maybe. How do I? Should I just Google this? Okay. I'm gonna see what Google says because maybe this is. Okay. How do I? It's beyond just this. Okay, we're gonna watch a YouTube video together. Okay. We're gonna watch this. Okay. We're gonna watch this together.
A few of you have asked me what's yeet hey. Well, for Cantonese kids, that's the word you dread.
Hey, 搞丑啊，月黑啊！月黑，月黑啊！
Bananas too? The direct translation of yeet hey is hot air. In
See?
Mandarin, the
I'm
term
not crazy.
is 上火 or the fire is up. These are not the direct meanings of the term. Yeet hey is a traditional Chinese medical understanding and is widely used in day-to-day diet and actions. Before we begin, I'm not a doctor, although my parents wanted me to be, so this doesn't substitute
true.
professional medical advice. This is just my years of experience of being yelled at. Do you have pimples, itchy throats, bumps in your mouth, or not feeling 100%? It could just mean you have hot air. But it's not that simple. There's more than one type of yeet hey, and it's not just foods that will cause it. What? There's more than one type of yeet hey? Generally speaking, there is sat for 实火 or real fire, and 虚火 虚火 or fake fire. If we want to go deeper,
See, Nim
the
knows
fire
what I'm
can affect
talking
your
about. I'm
5
not
organs:
crazy.
heart, stomach, liver, lungs, and
Bro.
kidneys. But for
Yeah,
today's
it's like
video,
chi.
let's
Kind of
not
like
go into too
chi.
much
Like, oh
detail.
my gosh,
Human
like, how do you
beings are
explain this
composed
to
of
people,
yin
man?
and yang. Yin is cold and yang is hot.
Yeah, see, the yin and yang of balances of food, man. I'm not crazy.
When you have too much yang in your body, it causes an imbalance. That's when you are eat hay. Some people are naturally more fiery and some people are cooler. So the balance for everybody is a little different. So don't take this as absolute advice. For example, Kevin can eat a lot of fried foods, maybe a week's worth, before he feels anything. Whereas me, I will feel it after one meal. So the usual eat hay that we refer to is a satfor or real fire, aka yang fire. Good news is that this one is mainly caused by food. Actually, that's also bad news because we have to control our diet. If you have satfor, this is a time where you would want to reduce your fire and remove the toxins in your body. 清熱解毒,清熱解毒. I'm sure you heard of the word 清熱,清熱 from your parents before. That's where it comes from. Here are the typical symptoms of when you have too much satfor in your body. You get zits, swollen gums, dry mouth, stinky breath, canker sores, thick white coating on your tongue, dark yellow pee, sore throat, dry cough, constipation, and
See,
nobody wants
I
any of
told
that.
you, I'm not crazy.
Fei
It's not a
Shu
made-up
Huo,
thing,
fake
guys.
fire is also known as yin fire. Fake fire is a little more complicated. It doesn't necessarily mean you have too much in your
Educate
body.
yourself.
Well, the name implies
Say
it's
less,
fake.
I'll share it.
But your yin has gone down too much, so your yang side is overpowering. So let's say this is your ideal balance of yin and yang. When you have too much heat in your body, you eat too much junk food, you have real fire. But when you have too many late nights, stress from work, don't sleep well, or exercise, you hurt your yin levels. Actually, that should be going down. Your yang overpowers and you think you have heat, but that's just your normal level of heat. So you actually need to replenish your yin and not remove your yang. Otherwise, you'll be too weak overall. Some of the symptoms of fake fire are biting your lips, mouth, and tongue. That's the worst. Dry red tongue with lines, sweating in your sleep, easily irritated and angered.
Is the
maybe
volume
because of
okay,
the
by the
lack of
way?
sleep.
Someone tell me.
And some other hard fire symptoms may also occur. Sometimes people with fake fire think that they have too much heat, so they would just take herbal tea
Nostro, we're
or
taking
eat
a
cold
brief
foods to try to
intermission.
remove the heat. This would actually make you even weaker and may even cause headaches or diarrhea. At this point, you want something that would 补阳, 补阴, to nourish your yin side. For this one, it's important to nurture your heart and soul. In Chinese medicine, mind and body is one, so if you have fake fire, maybe it's time to step back and do some meditation. You can also eat yin nourishing foods like duck, persimmon, goji berries, yogurt, and my favorite, black sesame paste. Now let's look at what foods are considered hot or cold in Chinese medicine. The concept of food is different for Chinese nutrition and Western nutrition. For Western, you may look at how many vitamins a certain food has to determine whether or not it's healthy for you. For Chinese, you may consider foods in hot or cold terms. The obvious culprits of Yit Hei are spicy foods, fried foods, hot pot, and barbecue. Certain things that you may think are healthy in Western nutrition might be, well, toxic or Yit Hei for Chinese. For example, fruits like mangoes, durian, cherries, and lychee.
There's the
saying in
mangoes
Chinese,
I was
1粒
talking
荔枝
about,
三
Lamau.
把火, 一粒荔枝三把火. One lychee, 3 flames go up. It's generally recommended you don't eat more than 10 per day, but it's just so good. Ginger is something that is often used in Chinese cooking and can remove the cold moisture in your body. But if you have too much, it can also cause a sore throat. Lamb is good for people who have cold hands and feet, and is something that many people eat during the winter to keep warm. But that's not for people who have hot base. You may sweat, be itchy, and can't sleep. Chocolate and, junk food in general are all heaty. That's probably why we can only have hot flakes. Now there are some foods
Bro, I
that are
remember eating
interesting,
hot flakes as a
like
kid.
bananas. One banana can help reduce heat, but more than 2 bananas can cause heat and constipation. Why is that? It goes back to the real fire and fake
see
fire
how long
concept.
is it? Okay,
Because bananas are
few more
very
minutes.
cooling, you can use it to cool your heat. But if you have a cool base and you have more than one, it could make your yin weaker and cause a fake fire and become Yit Hei. So make sure to understand your body type before you consume too many bananas. Some foods might become yit-hei depending on what cooking method you apply to it. Deep fried obviously will be hot. Baking, roasting, barbecuing will also be yit-hei. Now, steaming and boiling is considered a neutral or cooling method, but how come hot pot is hot? Isn't that just boiled foods? Well, if you continuously boil your food and use soup bases like mala or satay, and even adding some heating herbs to it, your food will become hotter and hotter. And normally for hot pot, you would sit around the stove and chat and eat for hours and hours. You will absorb a lot of the hot air and smoke. This is why hot pot is considered yit-hei. If you just boil your food, stop cooking and eat it as is, that's actually not yit-hei. Now that you know what causes heat, how can you cool down? Besides herbal teas and Chinese medicines, which I would not go into because it's a lot more complex, here are some general cool foods. In the fruits category, we have bananas, as we mentioned before. Eat with caution.
No.
Watermelon, there's a saying, 吃上兩塊瓜，藥物不用揸，吃上兩塊瓜，藥物不用抓. Eat 2 pieces of melon,
Thank you,
don't need to
Dreamer.
grab medicine. Pears, kiwi fruit, melons, papaya, mandarins, and tomatoes are also cooling. Now, do you consider tomatoes a fruit or vegetable? Comment below. For cooling vegetables, we have cucumbers, cabbage, watermelon, celery, spinach, which is good for stinky breath and constipation, bean sprouts, good for canker sores and cracked lips, radish. That kind of explains why Koreans have so much radish with all their barbecuing and fried chicken.
Yes,
In terms of drinks, you can have chrysanthemum tea, grass jelly, aloe, wintermelon tea, mung bean soup. These are all very good things to remove toxins from your body. At the end of the day, it's quite simple. Everything in moderation. Balance out yin and yang. If you're hot, eat cold foods. If you're cold, eat hot foods. Good luck. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like.
Yeah, see, okay. See, now I hope I don't sound crazy, okay? Okay, but I hope this actually summed it up pretty well. But it's not like everything's definitive here, okay? Everyone's body and the way your lifestyle, the way you grew up, your genetics, like literally there's so many other factors. It's just that food is such a huge element in our lifestyle, right? That it will have an effect. So that's why we gotta look into the balance of this, right? So, see, I told you I'm not crazy. So that I remember seeing a comment, I think Colsey was like, oh, I do this, but I don't have any of this. Well, of course, because then everyone reacts differently. Everyone's body's different. It's just that these are general things that can happen with your, you know what I mean? So like, I do so much post research after you explained it to me, but this video like summed it up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not crazy. You commissioned this YouTuber? No, bro. Definitely not. I'm heated, bro. I need to eat a banana. Now, again, it's all in moderation. Like it can also be based off of the climate that you're in as well. The climate that you're in also can affect stuff. You know what I mean? So there's just like there's a lot of elements, and this isn't a definitive way to live, but it's just one thing that a lot of Asians I find take into consideration. That's all I'm trying to say. That is my case, and this exists. I'm trying to just say that this exists. That's all. Wait, can I test my understanding? I mean, Dreamer, sure. But remember when I had a shit ton of pizza that one week? Yeah. Very, very heaty food. It's a general observation. Crazy talk. Red Eyes, welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. So what you're saying is, let's test chat's understanding, okay? Basically, you gotta balance out the shit food with the good foods. In essence, that really is all this is about. It's just about balance. It's just making sure that you eat like a balanced diet. And that's where like the Western kind of go focused on into that too. It's just that here we associate it more with elements. You know, I like these little education streams. You mean just talking about my childhood? Because I as a kid, I wasn't allowed pop drinks or chips in the house. Like milk crackers were fine and stuff, but like, yeah, chips and candy were like, and chips never existed in our household. Candy was in moderation because they were all heaty foods, like yeet-hay foods. You know what I mean? I do fully understand. I genuinely just want to bring it up in a fun way. Colson. It's a shithead, Colson. Yeah, the elements thing is interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not crazy. That's the one thing I needed to defend, okay? I just need to defend that I wasn't crazy, okay? Sounds like a regular balanced diet, though. It is, to a degree it is. It's just being cautious that some foods were a lot more harmful than you realize, that's all. I'm so sorry, I was looking through, what did I miss? Don't worry, it came at the end of the education system. Or not education system, education segment, sorry. Okay, Dreamer says, hot foods tend to be cooked in a very heaty method, and it's a lot of fatty foods weigh in that category. Not necessarily, because you saw how lamb was considered a cool food, especially eaten in the winter and stuff. But anyways, cold is lots of fresh and more moist foods with higher water content, which could flush the system. Not necessarily. Just because it's cold doesn't necessarily mean it has more water retention in it. Because like a lot of like very dark leafy greens, like they you know what I mean? Like they can count towards cool stuff. Anyways, yeah. But to a degree, that is kind of the essence of it, Dreamer. I think you're onto something there. Nessa, you can't defend that. We all know you're crazy. God damn it. God damn it. Way more interesting than the Western philosophy. I like to see a merge of it one day. And I think that's always kind of been the struggle of like culture growing up, is that like it's just been very different from like American culture and stuff. And so trying to find a fusion growing up has always been I guess a bit of a topic that sometimes gets talked about. Yeah, you're not crazy. Thank you, Nims. Nims is like the only person that thinks I'm not crazy. Just not crazy about this. Oh my gosh, I'm actually curious when I walked into it as well. Please, Red not again. Well, I mean, Ness is crazy. Perhaps not this, but she's crazy. Oh my gosh, chives are considered coldage. Yeah, chives. Yeah, chives. There's a lot of food. How do I search this? Hold on. Let me briefly just block the screen. Okay, gotta make sure nothing's gonna dox me. Okay. Yin and yang foods. Let's see if there's like diagrams of this. I'm kind of curious. I don't think there's a good one that I see here. These are all just like kind of lists. Yeah, not really. Okay, I might just open this back up again. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'll allow that. Okay. You're the craziest fuck I've seen in my life. Look in the mirror, guys, stop. I don't think you're crazy. It's a different way. Kind of hostage. The sun making me hot. Oh my gosh. This was my savage life when I was taking herbal medicine. Right? Yeah, because I also still dabble into herbal medicine as well. But yeah, food is food. I don't agree with how they got the conclusion, but a balanced diet isn't bad. Right, that it all does really boil down to that. I would like to stress why I think this topic is interesting. I was saying that Nessa isn't crazy when it comes to this topic, but I'm crazy in other ways. Colson, you're all good. You're valid. When I was having health issues, I was only allowed to have chimkin. Yeah, and it's kind of the reason why like foods like chicken noodle soup ends up being a, you know, like a taming meal for when you're sick. Because when you're sick, you tend to be quite inflamed, right? So you're actually having a lot of heat in you, and so you want to bring the cool, right? So then the cooling foods would be like, you know, in soup, you're boiling the water there, the clear broth and stuff. Chicken noodle soup. That's why. Anyways, balance, right? Everyone's still on the same page. Right? I'm explaining things so poorly. Life is good. I eat it good. My dad said, "Hey, away, my young boy," and now I'm shaped like a bowling ball. Jay, oh my god, please. Chicken makes my throat irritated when I eat too much. But chicken noodle soup is hot though. It's just the way it was prepared makes it a cold food, which is why it's like not necessarily all this whole heatiness talk isn't just talking about hot foods in general. Yeah, and that was the whole like thing that I can't explain it, man. I can't fucking explain it. And I'm talking about grilled chicken. Wait, grilled chicken makes your throat? That sounds like, is that an allergy? Now should I keep looking in between all the salad, or no, I'm kind of just talking and rambling, so it's okay, Andis, do as you please. Is tea like a cold food? Depends on the type of tea. For example, you can have very like peppermint tea, I think can be considered quite extreme, and it can link into the heat, I think. Like I don't know like for sure, but for me, based on what I know, I think that one is. But something like, you know, chamomile would be more cool than instead. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think there's a cultural difference a little bit. Yeah, definitely a little bit, because this is definitely more like Chinese, like mentality of it. But yeah, chicken is considered a warm food for us. Yeah. I never heard of a chicken allergy. Yeah, not allergic, but it's like, are you maybe charcoal? I don't know. Something to do with charcoal is just like not doing it for you. Do as I please. Bad choice, little Nest. Well, you have free reign. You guys all have free reign. What is this? Rectangle is a square, but a square isn't a rectangle top. Yep, sorry, Zinni, you hopped in. I shall hydrate, by the way. Thank you for the hydrate. How does GERD play into this? GERD is definitely an inflammation, so indicating probably some heatiness in you. Yeah, I wonder if depending on your culture and genetic history, it's actually different. Our bodies can handle different things. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, hard to say too, because Colson, I would say you're a special case as well, because yes, genetics is one thing, but your lifestyle is very different from, like, I guess what are enormous, like with the whole like circadian rhythm and stuff, and you working like night shift for a good while and stuff like that. Like that's all factors that can play into it, into the balance of everything. So it's hard to say. And again, like I kind of said this earlier too. It's just like, yes, absolutely. This food part is only one part of the big picture, because you have your lifestyle, your what is it, like mentality, like the way you grew up, you know what I mean, genetics, like those definitely all play a factor into this, into the whole balance of it. But it's just that we eat every day, right? So then that's why food also plays like a very huge heavy part into this as well. But yeah, how come I have more memes than in my meme folder? What? And you gotta sort that out, Andis. It's like cheese. Many American born can guzzle. Yeah, exactly. So it's like genetics definitely play a factor. So you're right on that. So there's possibility that hey, don't know the spelling, doesn't affect some group of people the same way. I think you're just less aware. I think that's where maybe we're a little more like sensitive to knowing about it. Because again, we'll still have the same effect as you, but like just knowledge-wise, it's just something that like just makes you think a little more when you eat. Does that make sense? Like, for my life, it's just fuck schedule and lifestyle. No, it's just like, if you don't think about this, like you're not going to be aware of it, you're not going to notice it, you're going to think it doesn't affect you. I think that's more so what I'm trying to say there for that comment. Yeah. I have Celtic ancestors, and we eat a lot of fatty, rich foods. And so, see, that's the thing too. Environment is also a huge thing, because like if you're from a colder environment, you're obviously going to eat foods that will help bring, like that will all affect it. I don't know if I'm still making sense, but you know what I mean. Many Asians, even ones born in America, will dead age. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know. Wait, sorry, that was too dark. Okay. Coffee is heaty. I'd be drinking lots of iced coffee. You're just less heaty, you know. Genetics, diet, and lifestyle all play a part in these. It's just in balance, because that's the whole point of this. It's just talking about balance. Best Buy just screwed me out of this pre-order. Wait, for the Legend of Zelda one? I think that was the new thing, right, that you wanted? Anyway, speaking of food, I'm going to be trying kimchi for the first time today. Yo, kimchi's so good. It's so good paired with everything, man. Tell me how your experience is, Nostra, with that. So is it hot and cold? Wait, what do you mean? Is I gonna lose my shit? Oh no, if your pre-order doesn't go through? I can put away lots of spicy food, so it's also nurtured since I grew up with very diverse group of people, so I encountered things such as kimchi early on, so I'm used to and love the heat. But it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, no worries, that's, I meant deadage from too much rich cheese. Yeah, I still guzzle it anyway. Not sorry, I took it in that direction. I realized, oh right, she's probably talking about her other comment there. 2 days on the hunt for it. Oh no, Ghost, you should demand your order go through, okay? Demand it. What type of kimchi though? That is true. There could be several there's several types. Kimchi over most for other fermented foods. I don't know, pickles are pretty great too. Pickles are pretty great. They're pretty great. My friend is making it, no idea. Probably the traditional kind. I don't know. I would think traditional kind of Yo, I heard that I think, what was it? Korean people now have like kimchi fridges just so they could put kimchi in them, and I thought that was an amazing idea. Bro, like you could make so much kimchi batches. I want that. Kimchi's pretty strong for me. Oh, really, Staxu? Ah. You can always, I don't know, I guess you could like water it away. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Nest Savage failed. The Fodler didn't have it. Oh, that's okay, Andis. Later on, maybe 200 pics of non-memes and maybe 50 funny memes. That's okay. Grainsy like, seed, plant, yo, ferment that shit. But, yeah. I have like 2 kimchi fridges. Wait, Zinni, do you have 2 kimchi fridges? What's that? Oh, smash it. Yeah, it's chocolate. Thank you for the chocolate hearts. Ha ha. It's because we didn't have much food. Oh, I saw that. Yo, poverty for real. It's like, what was it? The Irish with the potatoes. Right. Okay. Gotta ferment stuff. And to last it through the winter, right? The winter. Europeans see plants and grains. We can make alcohol out of. That's true. That's true. The non-memes got me bricked up, man. Why is my life like this? You wanted funny memes to look back to, Andis. Wait, sorry if you answered this, but what does kimchi taste like? How does one describe what kimchi tastes like? It's pickled. It's like a pickled taste. It's nice and crunchy. I like the crunchy texture of kimchi. It's crunchy. There's a nice bite to it because it's Napa cabbage. And it's just not quite just spicy. How do you explain gochujang sauce? You know, like that kind of that kind of spice. Yeah, like how do you describe that? It's spicy pickled is the best way I could describe it, I think. And yeah, because kimchi smell would permeate throughout the whole fridge, so you gotta spread that, yep, and have your own. I'm in jail for war crimes, excuse me. Ness cosplaying my least favorite animal. Pandas are your least favorite? Oh, why? Wait, Colson, I don't think I ever knew, like, why. I remember to donate, lol. Oh, we have something similar in Indian food, actually. Wait, yeah? I know, Nino, you jailed the panda. Help. My war crimes, I need to be let out. It's definitely sour. Yeah, on the sour side. I do agree with that too. Gotta balance out kimchi with lots of rice. Spicy, pungent, or sweet, spicy, pungent cabbage. That's also a good way to describe it. I actually hate pandas. Wait, why? I'll tell you in DMs if you remember to ask. I'm asking you now! I want to know now! You have children jailed in your basement. I know. I can't believe that got clipped. Yo, did you guys know that got clipped? That was kind of hilarious. Since I can't find it, imagine how a little child went down a slide with three of the weirdos behind him. Grainy 2000 pick quality? Hey, say less. How could you hate Panda? They created Panda Express after all. Red Eyes coming in with the hot facts there. Yeah, Panda's created Panda Express. It's a whole rant. Too lazy to type and stay up with chat. I'm on mobile right now. Oh, right. You sleeping? I'm sorry. Okay. Go to bed. Colson. Go to bed. Yeah, it's called pickle and it's like that. But it can be mango or pepper of pretty much anything. And it's more like a sauce, I guess. Wait. Is there a formal name to it? I might know what you're talking about. I got search. I'm not sleeping. Oh, you're doing chores. Okay, gotcha. Wait. Can you do like a TLDR of why you hate pandas? I'm kind of curious. They're just animals. Like they're just, they're interesting animals. So that's why I'm very curious. Panda Express is kind of mid. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's actually a Canada Express. There's a Panda Express in Canada. Because I don't think I've actually been to a Panda Express, or did I just not pay attention? I've always just called it pickle, like red chili pickle or whatever. Okay, is it? You said Indian like cuisine? Okay. Sorry, I shouldn't be searching this with okay. Let me be careful here. Let's see here. Red chili pickle? Let me see if I got this right. I eat sand! Wait, are my alerts? My alerts don't seem like they're working. Okay, we discussed Panda. Time for Nino to geek out about one of my favorite animals. Wait, but Nino, Costa just said that it was his least favorite though. Their orange chicken is bomb. Kimchi taste also depends on type of kimchi. Yes, very much so too. But I'm trying to, I guess, explain like the most basic, the most like regular type. How old it, yeah, that is true. The more it's fermented, there's different tastes as it goes on. Maimed wolves, what? They're out here with wolf cut. Oh, like the one in the middle. Wait, one in the middle, second. This one, right? This one right here. Sorry, I'm not doing a good, this is not, there we go. That one, right? That one. Nessa also missed my TLDR, so I guess it's, fuck, I gotta scroll, hold on. TLDR, they're lazy and stupid. Wait, but they can't help it. They can't help being who they are. Would they rather be smart and be bullies? Yo, dolphins, I learned the other day, are like absolute bullies. Like they're absolute bullies that would play with things that they shouldn't be playing with, man. I heard that they're like actually really, really mean. They're like the Chads of the animal world, man. Like they're mean. They're mean bullies. Yeah, dolphins are assholes. I just learned that. And I was like, holy shit. Listen, maimed wolves, deer foxes, the foxes on stilts, the giant fox with stilt like leggies. Wait, maimed wolves. Okay. Wait, Nina, where are you going with this? They could at least have the will to reproduce and eat something that has actual nutrition. They can't help it. Dolphins are freaking disgusting, vile creatures, right? Yeah, they're so smart that they literally, I guess, need stimulation, or like are so on the search of needing stimulation that they result to very barbaric, mean, aggressive things. Hobbies. I don't know. Hobbies? Anyways. Dolphins are bullies. Okay, now goodbye. Goodbye, Colson. Yes, do your chores. Go do your chores. but orcas are assholes as well. I didn't know this. The more you learn, the more you learn. But wait, what do you typically eat this with? Jay, I gotta ask you, what do you typically eat this with? Like, what do you pair it with? I gotta ask. Han, baguette! Okay, I gotta do my own sound alerts today. Okay, humpback whales are they bully orcas back? Is that what you're saying? I go with it towards you Googling that magnificent creature, then Googling its bark because, Jesus, it sounds like a thunder through a fort. Really? Urka's a real dickhead. I don't think you can call that hobbies, right? They bully. Oh, I eat it usually with rice. You could also pair it with naan or the rice cakes. Rice cakes! Ah, wait, you would just put this straight up? I would think that this is too spicy to just put it straight up. I don't know. Am I just like remembering the wrong... I might be remembering the wrong thing. Sorry about that. I thought I was going there, somewhere with that. Dolphins actually get high on pufferfish. Yeah. And they like to like just spike them in the air and stuff. Yeah. Hello, Kylo, by the way. Good morning. Damn, when's the last time I'm awake at this hour? Good morning. Maimed wolf. YouTube so you can see the size. Then Google maimed wolf roar bark. Okay. Say less. I gotta hide my screen first though. Let me go to this. Maine wolf roar bark. Oh, okay. Wait, this is the search. This is what the search ended up being. Okay. I love it when my mom makes it. Google that food. Okay. I gotta do these searches. Oh man, I wish doxing myself wasn't easy, you know? Because you never know with the internet. There's just little things that could suddenly just give me away. Anyways, damn, what the pufferfish do? Nothing! Literally nothing! The dolphins just square up for no reason. Yeah. Chimpanzees are like really bad creatures. Yeah, there's just some animals are literally bullies, man. Just straight up bullies. We're just sharing favorite animals now. I guess we're on animal talk. I don't know how we got here. One God's name is that shit. This is a is this the one, Nino? Is this the one? Please listen to the roar. Interesting. Is it this one? Hold on. I think it's this one. What? That sounds like me. What the heckins? Okay, yeah, that's what this is. The Mao routine. Yeah, that's just me with the Mao routine. It's a young baby. Should I? Yo, this is literally a deer fox thing on stilts. You're not wrong about that. The loner of the animal kingdom. Mao! Sorry, okay. Whoa. Dang, the more you know. Can I take him home? He looks very distinguished. Very distinguished gentleman. Well, I see where games get their zombie creature voices from. I heard that they get it from... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Am I thinking of the right thing? Pugs. Somewhere along the way... Pugs snoring or something was used as a sound for something. I can't remember. I'm gonna find the video and send it to you. Wait a little. Okay. Yes, please. Because this is very interesting. You know, red stag roaring? Lamau. Ness, you're on crack again, aren't you? I'm not! This is... Chat's just bringing me in this direction. I can't help it. Okay, I gotta check my... I gotta make sure that my... I check my messages so when Nino gives me the message, I can see. Y'all heard of wait, is that... I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on. These guys! Yes, this guy! They're so cute! Why was that auto-modded for bullying? Okay. I guess it cause it seems like a name. I have a 10 most wholesome video if you're interested. Are we doing reaction videos now again? Larry has a very tasty food. It's a super small deer. About to lit hay right stop. I mean, Gus and Minecraft are a sleeping cat. Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, that's what it was. Okay. Oh hell no, I don't made you win again. See, they're so Sorry, okay, I should not be showing that. That is, But they're so small. Holy shit, they're so small. They're so small and tiny. Small dick. Sorry, I can't believe I said that. Sorry, I should not. Don't flag me, guys, okay? Don't flag me. I'm your favorite streamer, okay, guys? Remember that. Don't flag me for that. I'm sorry. Don't clip me, please don't clip me. What do you mean smaller average? The best animal to have a whole memeable animal gotta be capybaras are amazing. No, oh my gosh. No, don't. I didn't mean to say that. My feelings are hurt. Exposed. I know I got exposed. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay. I have seen. A low bark. Okay. Cancel. Don't do it. Yo, are there capybara videos? I gotta know. They're so adorable and cute. Was that little huff there? We just punt her? Oh, god damn it, red eyes. Wait, did Andis just say that? What if it is a really great personality? Then it wouldn't matter if it's small, right? Oh my gosh. Capybaras pull up. Oh, Jay, put it in share stuff. I'll watch it from share stuff. Oh. Okay. Oh, shit! Whoa. Cool. Okay. Get it at 54 seconds. Yeah, that part, right? Where should I send video links? I have a cap. Oh, send it to share stuff. I bet I got too excited. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of trolls and stuff tend to send links, so I have links turned off. Full. That was kind of cute though, not gonna lie. That was quite cute. And adorable. Okay, I'm going to my share stuff. Let me see here. Okay. Oh my god, you clipped it. God damn it. Okay. Your complete guide to.
Hold on, I made this joke already.
I love this.
Fantastic. I hope you have a good day. Hope you have a better week. I hope your month is full of successful days and a lot of great adventures. I hope you just come up, brother. You smell great. You smell great.
That's extremely small. I can't help it. I'm
Oh,
5
the
feet in
capybara.
size, guys.
One of the most memeable animals to be added to Earth's roster. Almost entirely for their
can see
sheer
why, though, Nino.
positivity.
They're
And it's
so
not like
cute.
that fake positivity from animals like dolphins or performative activists on TikTok. Capybaras are legitimately unproblematic,
dudes.
almost too much for their own good.
Yo,
the thing
do
is,
it,
they
do
have
it,
no
Dreamer,
reason
do
to be
it.
like this. In fact, they have every excuse to be the exact 180. But
Yeah,
first, let's talk
National
about what this
Geographic.
aquatic stress ball is. It's a rodent, and pretty much a plus-size guinea pig since that's their closest relative, even though they're like 60 times heavier. Also,
No,
guinea
Andis,
pigs
you're
are one of
just
the
a
few
bad
mammals
noodle,
that can
okay?
get folded by deep water since they can't swim, which is something
also
cappies know nothing about since half their personality stays in the water with them. Just like their cousins, the nutria, which is basically just a beaver you've never heard of, and the pacarana, who's probably most famous for getting
sounds like
abused
John
with soap
Cena.
like a banned Old Spice ad. But out of all rodents, capybara are the heaviest and the ones closest to the weight class of a grown man. And considering how people feel about their cousins 100 times smaller, you would think the capybara would be the most hated oxygen sink on the planet. But the only thing more ironic than the fact that it's the complete opposite is the fact that this chunky chinchilla is so chill, since history shows they should really be the polar opposite. Usually when something's this unbothered, it's because they've never felt any kind of pressure from predators.
Yeah.
It's why the quokkas on Rottnest Island have no fear of humans since they have no natural predators. Capybara, on the other hand, have more ops in a
I
rap
wanna
over
be
Rico
chill, man.
charge. These gigagerbils have to avoid being discharged from the population by
Gigagerbils.
the biggest big cat in North America, a discount store brand crocodile, and a paraplegic Jurassic understudy. Their childhood isn't any easier, because juveniles can get caught up with ocelots, a paralysis demon with wings, and technically pelicans
like
don't
the
count, but
names
it's
of
not
this.
for a lack of trying. And normally an animal that has to share an area code with this many threats to its way of life compensates by becoming a problem itself. For example, if zebras had a stripe for everything with the ability to bury them, they wouldn't have a single pixel of pale on them. And we all know those TV static stallions ride that excuse like they get tax breaks from it. It just makes more sense for a prey animal to be more willing to throw down. Predators get active to eat. Prey animals fight to live. But what doesn't make sense is a capybara doing the mannequin challenge 7 years late when there's a homicidal vice grip out looking for calories. It's kind of like honey badgers and capybaras are two ends of the nihilism spectrum. You got the four-legged
Honey
assault
badger
Oreo
don't
who
give a
doesn't
shit.
value anyone's life, not even its own, and then there's a hippo hamster who can't be physically bothered enough to care. And you would think this mentality would have gotten the cappy written out of the series of Life by Evolution. Or maybe they have the opposite of the kangaroo situation. The kangaroo situation is that kangaroos used to have to deal with some of the most cartoonishly absurd predators the world had ever seen. Stuff like a 23-foot Komodo dragon, or the marsupial lion Thylacleo. That prehistoric PTSD means that even though kangaroos today have to deal with zero apex land predators, they still act like they're in the trenches. So it's possible capybaras had few natural predators coming up, and now they're Helen Keller to all forms of conflict. Believe it or not, capybaras weren't always the brolic beavers we know them as. Their ancestors were actually small rodents that evolved from Africa about 80 million years ago. Being small was lit because 1, it's a whole lot easier to hide, and number 2, eventually you get so small that putting you on a plane isn't worth the energy it would take to catch you. And when their ancestors pulled up to South America 40 million years later, they showed up to an area with few natural predators and plenty of food in the forms of the grasses they like to eat. Scientists now say that it was the lack of predatory pressure that allowed this plus-size rabbit pig to grow to the size it is today. That and apparently capybaras have a special form of insulin that's actually better at getting cells to divide.
Yes, please, I want to write a
In
capybara.
non-AP biology terms, because I never took that class, this meant that cappies were able to exceed their weight limits without also increasing their chances of getting clapped by cancer. But of course, nature always catches up, and it wasn't like the capybara was tanky enough to disregard danger like manatees are. And in a messed up Uno
Wait, I
reverse,
gotta
becoming
search
a
this up.
literal mighty mouse meant the capybara was now much more attractive to predators than it would have been if it would have stayed the same size pre-bulk. So it's pretty much like cappies today have to pay for how good their ancestors had it. Like Gen Z. It's also possible that the capybara isn't as easygoing as memes wants you to think it is. They live in groups, and each group
Wait, okay, I gotta pause this for a second because look at what I found. So apparently, wait, hold on, my distortion. Let me. Apparently, they're 51 to 61 centimeters. Okay, I am 153 centimeters, so they're a third of my height. They're a third of my height. Oh my gosh. They're a third of my height. Holy shit. But that's only lengthwise. Wait, lengthwise. Wait, no, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. I didn't scroll this. This is in this part only. They're 100, 107 to 100. Bro, they're almost as tall as me. I'm 153 centimeters, okay? I'm 153, and these guys could be up as to 135 centimeters. Bro! Bro! They'll fuck you up. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I gotta translate the freedom meters. I'm sorry. Okay. Centimeter. What do you guys use again? What do you guys use? Inches? Like, what do you guys use? Ness would fold. I would get folded by a cappy, bro. I would get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, that's what's that in freedom? Wait, I don't remember. Okay, hold on. 135 centimeters to is it inches? Do you guys use inches? Yeah, okay. That's 53 inches. 53 inches. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I am 60 inches and the capybara max size can be about 53 inches. Yeah, do my American audience understand? They use the knot meters. I can't remember. Where do I look like a monkey? Well, inches and feet. My bad. Inches and feet. Oh, okay. Sorry. 4'4". 4'4". I'm 5 feet. These guys can be as big as 4'4". Okay. Do we finally get the translation? But yeah, these guys are freaking humongous. Short as hell. Shut up! I measure my stuff in burgers. Oh my gosh, wait. Size, typical size of a burger. Okay. 6 ounces. Can that be converted even? Ounces to feet? Can that be converted? No, cubic foot only. That makes sense. Volume. Anyways. Thanks for giving us freedom. I got it. I'm sorry. I know that most of you guys are American audience. What if they stand up? If they stood up, they'd literally be basically like my height, man. Dang, you and Nim could both ride at the same time. Red Eyes, we absolutely could. Oh my god. Dang, I'm like 5'10", but that's a big animal still. That is, but holy fuck, you're 5'10", excuse me? Bro, I'm like the size of your torso, and like that's it, you know. Bro, can I roast you a bit, Ness? Kylo? Put the band hammers around the court. I'm kidding. Kylo, depends on how sick the burn is. Okay. If it's a little much, get timed out. It'll get timed out. Okay. Let me go back to this video. Yeah. We're gonna slide that right there. Yes. Okay. Let me lock that in. Okay. Wait. Okay. We should put Ness in the petting suit. Red Eyes, please! No! Me having to bend at the hip 90 degrees to greet Ness? Stop! Do you remember that meme about like how to talk to short people? And it's like you crouch down to the level. Honestly, I remember a lot of people being mad about that, but I was like, wait, low-key though? That would actually kind of be nice because I strain my neck so much talking to fucking tall people. And that's everyone, okay? That's everyone. Like, while I looked like I could eat a capybara. Jay, no, please. Jay, are you a cappy girl? Oh my gosh, guys, please. Is it because Jay, you're like freaking tall human being? Is that why? Okay, we're watching this video.
That's a dominant alpha male who gets the most food and female validation, which can lead to a lot of infighting in the cappy clan. And no matter how hard the alpha male tries to flex, there's always going to be a few subordinates that get it in behind his back with his women. So even though the dominant alpha male lays more pipe than any single subordinate, a majority of the plumbing actually comes from the subordinates as a whole. The females also get a say in the matter too, mostly because if a female ain't feeling a certain male, she dubs him by nosediving into the nearest body of water, where she can hold her breath for up to 5 minutes. There's actually a lot of drama in the cabbie community if you pay attention long enough. It's definitely not like bonobos, who seem to have all social structure figured out, albeit for R-rated, definitely not safe.
I kind of want to stand my 6'2" self by you now, Ness. I know! You're gonna freaking tower over me! I'm telling you, Red Eyes, if we ever meet, okay? I'm telling you, you need to give me a piggyback ride. I need a singular ticket of redemption, okay? That I could redeem, saying that I have a single free piggyback ride from Red Eyes, okay? Huge, yeah, Cappy's be, oh, sorry, this is... I'm sorry.
For what reasons? That still doesn't explain why Cappy...
Sorry. I had to go on to make sure we didn't get to 2 seconds. I'm gonna get banned. Oh my god. That was so accidental. That was purely accidental. Oh my god. Growing up, the doctor is telling me I'm overweight, I'm just naturally more bulky. Oh, add sad. It's okay. I can wait. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Red Eyes, can you promise me that, Red Eyes, that you'll let me... Actually, is your back bad, and do you have knee problems? Sorry, I should ask that first. Your health is my #1 priority, okay? So if you have bad back or bad knees, like I don't want to force you to give me a piggyback ride. Guys, I hope you enjoyed Ness's content, but it'll be ending soon. It will be! Oh my gosh, in half an hour? I do gotta get going at 5, actually. Thank you for reminding me about that, because I gotta... Oh shit! It's a fucking blizzard outside! Wait, I might... No, I got you. Putting on muscles is nice and easy though. Hey, nice. Yeah, same. I have like the typical Asian like huge calves kind of thing, so that's how I was always like good at like stuff. Anyways, I got you. Red Eyes, thank you. I don't want to play Hogwarts. The controversy with that game. Nope. Well, never mind. 24-hour stream. Stop. Ness, you're the tallest person. Snacksy, you're literally taller than me. Shut the fuck up. I'm kidding. Well, I meant you're gonna get banned, but that... Oh, right, because I paused it at a very sus moment. Wait, at 5? Damn, you're exactly 12 hours from my time zone. Yeah, it's like 4:33 p.m. for me right now. Yeah. Ness is about to get lost in the blizzard. For real. Wait, okay, what is the controversy with the game, Loki? Wait, who is this? Oh, hi, Hades. I was playing Stanley Parable, but I've now become a reaction channel somehow. I won't talk to... I mean, actually, no, I will, because this is a moment to kind of talk and, like, raise awareness of it. So at least this is all based on what I know, so I really encourage you do your own research. But Harry Potter is, written by J.K. Rowling, and she is very much known to not support trans people as just even basic human people. You know what I mean? Like, she's been very open about how much she doesn't respect them. She doesn't stand by anything trans, and you know what I mean? And so in a way, playing this game is supporting that. And especially I find with streamers, like you're making, like to a degree, you're making money off of this. Like even if AdSense is like ass and stuff like that, to a degree, you're monetizing that, you're kind of supporting that person. Although she doesn't, yes, that's the one thing. I will say that. I do know that this game actually has no direct, like she will not personally earn anything off of this Harry Potter game. The Hogwarts Legacy is its own thing. J.K. Rowling will not actually get any monetary like benefit or anything from it, but it's just like if you like get associated with it, it kind of says what you're not willing to stand with, if that makes sense. And I think at least that people should be respected. So yeah, that's I think that's the best way I can explain it. So in a way, playing that game, the whole controversy is with it is that you're not respecting trans people. And you're not, and like, I get the whole talk about like, oh, it's a nostalgic game, so that's why it's like nostalgia, but it's like, oh, you're willing to choose people's basic rights of respect over nostalgia. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Things that, again, that's all I'm going to speak on. I personally do not, I will not be associating with that in any way, but it's just like, definitely inform yourself, because I think information and knowledge is definitely the better route. So yeah, but I hope that makes sense in the whole. But yeah, found that has its own thing, get royalties, because what if Trev plays maybe they're not informed with it, you know what I mean? Maybe they're not. But Andis, I will personally say that I don't agree with your statement, because the game is to me in general, but I understand now. Yeah, she does own the rights to Harry Potter. Yeah, it's just like affiliating with just who is the author. Yeah, so it's not being bought. And the thing is, it's like if you want to play that game, like it's all to your own, right? It's all to your own. I think why it's because you could definitely play what you want. Like, so behind like closed doors, like you want to play this game, like go ahead. You know what I mean? But it's just like with we should refrain from. Oh yeah, is this like Twitch TOS stuff? Is this? I should thank you, Snacksu. God, like. Bringing me back to this. But yeah, so that's my 2 cents on the topic. We're not gonna go any further. Yeah, my bad. I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was like the game is buggy. Yeah, no, that's a whole thing. That's the one thing too. Actually, one last thing, but this is more so like general, just with I guess cancel culture, is that people are coming to the point where anyone that is streaming that game are getting like witch hunted. And I don't think that's how you get through with someone of the message, if you make sense. It's not to us, but not bringing controversy. Yeah, for sure. And back to the clappy blappies, yeah. But yeah, bullying and just like forcing your opinions is never the right way. I think knowledge is always key. TLDR, education. Okay.
Capybaras are so chill around animals, not even in the same
Chill
species.
animals.
Like take
Yes.
Cheesecake,
Maximum
for example.
dopamine.
Cheesecake was a capybara who was rescued and sent to live in a refuge for neglected and abused
is a cute
animals.
video,
But since she
though.
was only a baby at the time, she spent a lot of time
Amen to
living with the
that,
sanctuary's
dreamer.
founder
You can
alongside
disagree,
her
still
many
be civil.
dogs. And in typical Cappy fashion, Cheesecake became one of the dogs, eating, sleeping, playing, and pretty much doing everything else in between with them. Eventually, she would be promoted to the de facto foster mom for any abandoned
That's what I
puppies
love,
coming
is
through
when
the
animals
sanctuary.
chill with
She would regularly
capybaras
adopt
is
a
my
family of
favorite part.
abandoned
That's my
puppies
favorite
and raise
part.
them like her own blood. She would even discipline her pups if they ever got too out of line. Cheesecake was basically a Mother Teresa for terriers and any other orphan
capybara's
pups.
name
Those
was
weren't the only
Cheesecake.
animals she adopted in her time, but there's actually a really good reason why
Oh, that's
capybaras are the best
adorable.
rodents to leave your children with, and why they're the polar opposite of Chuck E. Cheese. Something about that cheddar
Oh
feed
my
never
God,
really
scary.
sat right with me. Capybaras do this thing
Oh
called
no, Chuck E. Cheese.
alloparenting, where the adults take turns watching over the
you
babies
can
in a
own
group,
these
and
in
it's
the
kind of like
You
revolving
can?
daycare system. They'll even
Wait a minute, you can own these guys in the States? How is that legal?
go as far as nursing pups that aren't even theirs. Pray
Wait,
for Rowan.
Jay,
He's
you're gonna-
going through some stuff
Jay,
none of us
buddy.
can comprehend right now. The benefit is that in a jungle full
Chuck
of
E. Cheese can nibble
EDP-sized
my
threats to
cheese
minors,
anytime.
this actually
Oh my
increases the
gosh.
cappy pup's chances
In
of actually
Florida, it's
surviving
legal?
long enough to celebrate
Holy
their birth.
shit.
But it also means that Cheesecake wasn't
how
just a
does one
stepmother. She
access
was the mother that stepped up.
capybara?
Also, I just
That
want
is
to say
also
that
the
the same
question.
sanctuary would end up getting another capybara named
He's
Cobbler, and now
hand-holding
Cheesecake
a
and Cobbler are homies, and I
lavalier?
feel like we should
What?
just
Is
take
that
some
how you
time
call
to
it?
appreciate that. Another thing to appreciate is that plenty of other animals like monkeys or painted dogs do the whole alloparenting thing, but cabbies are the only
tiger?
rodents
Oh,
that
Tiger
do
King?
it. Well,
Ah,
actually,
God.
technically not really. Turns out red squirrels will
troublesome
adopt
extra
orphans
chores
as
I
long as
don't-
they're somewhat closely enough related to them. But that's not the same as having a built-in
goodbye,
nursery system in
Cap-
the group. So it seems that being
King-
naturally social, being
N-
as swole as they are,
Cappy-kingness?
and
What?
having literal stepmother software in their system is what makes this He-Man hamster what it is. Capybaras got so much clout that even though they're truly native to South America, they have a pretty sizable fan base all over, but especially in Japan. Why Japan? Well, it all started in the Izushaboten Zoo in 1982. A worker was cleaning out an enclosure with hot water when he turned around and realized that all the capybara were huddled around a warm puddle that had formed. The worker said bet, or whatever the equivalent in Japanese.
Wait, Cappy is like north of 3K? Bro, you know how much you could buy with 3K? Holy shit. That's a lot of money. And you know, actually, I agree with that. That's why I was kind of commenting. This is the final thing I will say about this whole Hogwarts Legacy, right? Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy thing. But I agree. It's just like no one really talks about boycotting other things. But it's just like that's where the witch hunting. That's the point I was bringing up with the witch hunting. It's just that you don't need to go to that extreme of just like hyper focusing on one thing, which I agree with, right? Like you shouldn't just hyper focus on hating one thing and make that represent all of it. I don't know if I'm spewing the right thing, but anyways, TLDR is just like if you don't support it in general, don't buy the affiliated things. That's all. Yeah. That's indeed how to pronounce it. Wait, pronounce what? Hold on. Lavalier? Did I say that right, Hades? I did? Dang. Nice. You could be Cappy King. Oh my gosh, wait, 3K? That's USD though. That's like 5K Canadian, man. They require a pair and they need a large pool. Large pool to sleep since they're subaquatic. Yeah. So kind of mad to gang up on it, though I do understand both sides. I do, yeah, I get that. But it kind of goes back. Dreamer really said it, like, summed it up perfectly. You can disagree and be civil. And it's just like the be civil part people aren't getting through, man. Any extreme is a bad thing. This goes back to the whole hey talk! Balance, people! Balance! I'm not crazy! Okay, I rarely speak, so when I do, it usually comes an essay. And no, I respect that, you know, because you're, I think it reflects how you're being analytical of it, right? And like wanting to spread as much knowledge about it, because I think knowledge is key, right? You can form your own opinions. I'm not trying to shove my opinion on you, but I could just hope to inform you. That's all. Wait, that's even more money. Yeah, exactly. 5K, approximately 4K Canadian, right? We should do a 24-hour dono to get you a capybara. I don't even know if they're legal in Canada, bro. I've done debates. We're taught to do that. Yeah. Wait, the community challenge is at 75%. Holy shit. It's way harder to actually practice than to acknowledge. Yeah. I also almost hitting hard right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I can educate you guys. That is hilarious. Everything is legal until it's caught. No, stop. Okay, wait. Is owning a capybara legal in Canada? Okay, I gotta search this up. Okay, you cannot get into trouble for owning any of these animals. So now you know. Now you know. Okay, sorry, we were on this one, I think, right? Yeah, we were on this one. Okay. It's illegal unless you're a zoo. To a degree, it's legal. I don't think it's completely legal, though. Okay? I don't think it's completely... No, stop! I'm not gonna raise funds just to get a capybara, guys. Stop! Stop! Okay, wait. I was gonna Cappy Nest! If I ever get a capybara, or if I can legally like sponsor one at a zoo or something like that, bro, I gotta name it Cappy Nest, man. Cappy Nest. You can legally smoke capybaras in Canada. Wait, what do you mean? What? Wait, Jay, what? Excuse me? What? Wait, okay. I gotta, huh? Did I see this? Or am I just, I'm just really behind. Okay. Oh, it's this video! It's the deaf kitty that's excited to see the owner! Ah! No! It's so cute! It's so cute! Ah, it's so cute! You know I like that joke. Lol. You know, chat, although it's a chill animal, don't you guys think of a cappy can be a pain for Ness? Like, how do you move it around? I would not be able to move it around, man. What would that even involve? Do you light the cappy on fire? Right? Cash, welcome in, by the way. Meow! 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 The cappy? Yeah, the cappy would move me around, man. He would move me around. I wouldn't be able to move anywhere. So, hello, hope you're doing well. I am. Like my cat ran into the... Meow! I speak cat, guys. I speak cat. Meow! Meow! Is this just a Ness imitates cat? Meow! See, that sounds like me. That sounds like me. Always be my depression vanishing video. For real, for real. Meow! 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 Oh, I like that little jostle. My family's allergic and I have a dog, but I still want one. One day, when you move out, Cash, one day. Meow! He's so cute! I just want a pet! Meow! I'm sorry, I hope I'm not blowing the mic. Okay. Your neighbors, my neighbors have always been concerned, okay? I wish people understood how affectionate and sociable creatures, right? Well, exactly. One day, I will get a cat. One day, Cash, one day! One day! But for now, we shall enjoy this cat. Oh, he's so cute! Ah, so floofy! I just want a pet! Floofer, floofer! Oh. I know, what a gorgeous cat! I'm buying a cat immediately once I move out. I don't need to eat. Wait, but you need to be able to buy food for your cat to eat though. I can just feel my car allergies clawing at my... Oh, your cat allergies clawing at my nose. I have a cat so fluffy. My brother has a cat. My brother has a cat. His name is... Oh! Sorry. Okay. Oh my god. I love how she wakes up and her first instinct is to scream. I love that. I love that so much. Hey, kitty. Oh, hi. So good to see you again. I love this. I had the headphones off to talk to someone. And I was like, oh, what is this squeaking? I'm sorry. I was imitating a cat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nims. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Whoa, I'm not watching that Twitch clip. I refuse. I refuse. Ooh.
Would you guys like me to demonstrate? Oh, likes to yell at me every time I come into the yard.
I'm a treat in here.
Look at this massive toad.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back.
Good morning.
It's me, your dad. You're probably wondering why I have a tent in my living room.
Well, don't pay attention to that.
The little watermelon I got for an amazing deal because it has seeds in it. I'm
this
gonna plant
cat is
all
legit
these.
my house
Also, I just ate this thing, but I still have no idea what it is. Either way, I'm gonna give it to my new son. That was a little gift to me from a friend here in Texas, named of YOX2 Reptiles. I believe this is some sort of frog. He's a handsome little boy, and he
Totally
likes
a
to
frog.
eat fruit and meat and all kinds of fun little things.
Yeah,
this is also an
Unbanned
adorable
Rescue
little
Ranch.
boy that I caught, but I did not catch
It was
this
so
and bring
cute.
it
No
back.
need to
But I
be
did catch
sorry.
these guys. Take a look at this. These are called tokay geckos. Look, this one's shedding a lot.
Oh, it's
Look, if I
shedding.
put my finger
I
here,
love
he'll get
watching
really angry and
sheds.
he'll
I
wanna
don't know if that
bite
makes
it, and
sense. I
it'll
love when
bleed. Would you guys
lizards
like me to
shed.
demonstrate? Oh, would you guys like me to demonstrate a bite for you? Really angry, invasive geckos? Would anyone like me to demonstrate a bite with these invasive geckos? Just kidding, I'm not going to do it. But they're very happy in here. I got them a lot of moss and some crickets. They've been eating
Urban,
real
sorry.
well. They
I
have
read
plenty of
unbanned,
water.
sorry.
I just
Urban,
had these
urban.
lying around. I'm going to give these as gifts to people. Oh, I also have this. This is my new son. If you guys know me, you know old Uncle Ben hasn't kept any frogs or toads or reptiles in quite some time.
And mainly it's
Favorite
because I've been so
animal is
dang
big
busy getting all
owls.
this stuff set up here at the farm.
But ever since I was a handsome little boy, I always wanted to have my own cane toad. And I am going to upgrade all
What?
these things
This
for
is
these
giving
guys,
me
or I'm gonna give
Dreamer
them away to
energy,
friends
I'm
that
not
have
gonna
better
lie.
enclosures.
I
These
feel like
fellas
Dreamer
are
would do this in the
invasive, so
future.
I can legally just take them and keep them as little pets, and it's better than killing them, which is what most people do. Look at this massive toad. So these are cane toads. They get very big, and they eat mice. Bam! I just put this little cave in here so he'd be a lot more comfortable. Look how
Bam.
cute this little man is. I love him. But his name is Hypnotoad. I'm giving this as a gift to one of my friend's kids. I like him, even though he's really mean, because he looks like that little monster from Fallout New Vegas. You know, the gecko one?
Oh my
And these tegus are young, so they're super,
been
super friendly. I got them as a
ironically
gift from a good
compared
friend
to
of
him.
mine, and these
Really?
little guys
It's just like the
here
energy and
are gonna
delivery
be,
seems
keeping
very
them
you.
alive for a while. But they have all the fruit they could possibly want. They've got all the crickets they could want in here, and there is another one in here that's just buried. I don't know where he is. But look how friendly he is. He'll literally just let me pick him up, and he just doesn't even care. Best part about these little guys is that they get massive. massive. This little guy will be just about as smart and large as a dog. I don't have anything
Holy
in here,
shit.
but I'd like to have some kind of bird.
Perhaps a green monk parakeet or two to go along with the invasive theme. We could catch these in Austin.
And of course, we have Big Ounce Boy here.
Who's getting very fat and handsome. He's been eating a lot of hay. I've been giving him a lot more hay. Mostly Timothy. He likes to reach into my mouth and see what's in there. He thinks there's some kind of a treat in here.
El Chapo's doing really well. He's getting pretty big. He's getting to be a big boy.
ounce.
Still about the size of my shoe. This little guy really was a true runt. I'm glad I pulled him away
Yo,
from the
yo,
mom.
yo, yo,
That
yo,
may have
right
had
here?
something to do with him not growing as fast.
Wait, where was I? Where was I just now?
Big boy. El Chapo's doing really well. He's getting pretty big. He's getting to be a big boy. Still about the size.
Red eyes. Ness. me and Red when we pull up together. Sorry, okay, I had to. Can you imagine going to heaven and God saying, "Welcome, now watch the extinction of your species"? Hello, by the way, young gamer. Bro, you have these crocs? I'm dead. Seems accurate.
Size of my shoe. This little guy really was a true runt. I'm glad I pulled him away from the mom. That may have had something to do with him not growing as fast, but at the same time, he's definitely just stunted in his growth from just his genetics.
Truly
Little boy
being
with
a,
dwarfism,
what was
aren't you,
it?
buddy?
This?
Aren't
like,
you, little boy with
Red
dwarfism?
eyes
But
could do
that's
that.
okay because we love him. We keep him inside, and he's a handsome little boy.
Hypnotoad.
Also, this is my pumpkin patch at the front of the house. It is thriving, actually way better than the pumpkin patch in the back. Baby Kevin, who is now teenage Kevin, is
yeah,
big
kind
enough
of
to
different
reach his
things,
head
just
over
different
here
needs.
with his little emu friend named
Ooh, actually, I think I could speak about this. I think I could speak about this, Kylo. Because also, hello, Arm. Hello. No, I leave and go back to work. Yes. Takes the Hypnotoad. Hello, Kai. Welcome in. I want the tiny pig. But yeah, Kylo, I kind of get that to a degree because I'm newly into plants. And it's something about like watching them grow and just seeing them be healthy. Like that's like satisfaction enough too, as well. And I think it's like little things like that also bring a lot of joy. Just like being able to, I guess like there's a satisfaction in knowing that you can provide them the best care. And that, I don't know, something, the caring nurture just like tingles inside of you to be like, yes, serotonin. So that these pets, even though you can't cuddle them, is like serotonin, you know? Yeah, anyways. But it's illegal. Tiny pigs are illegal in NY? Dang. I think, wait, Rees are amazing? Rees? I don't think I know what, wait, Rees one of the animals here? When one of my coworkers has a 16-year-old cat. Wait, excuse me? Red eyes, what? My ecology is something I want to try as a hobby. Weed is now legal. Heck yeah, America. Yeah, Canada, I think last year or 2 years ago. Wait, shit, it might have been a good while ago, actually. Wait, it might have been like, I'm talking 5 years ago. Never mind. It wasn't just recently. I guess recent enough. But yeah, I know that marijuana is legal in Canada. Medicinal marijuana, as I think has always been, and then I think recreational too. But anyways, wait, Arm was here. Yeah, Arm was here, but he's back to work now. Yeah, that's an Indiana thing though. Yeah, she's showed up a video of him. He's pretty friendly. Wait, what? Red eyes, what?
No,
That's illegal.
James Charles. That's fine. This is why I'm naming him
October
James Charles.
17, 2018.
Look
2018? Shit, it's been a
how
while.
friendly he is. He's still a very friendly boy. Pretty soon we're going to be able to let him out and run around and play with the rest of the big boys. Just to be
Oh,
safe, I'm going to keep him
beautiful
in here
eyes.
for another couple days. It's going to be real
Hello,
warm
Tough. Welcome in,
tomorrow.
welcome
And
in.
then I'll graduate these boys to go into this enclosure.
I got a big surprise for you
Graduating. See,
guys.
watching them
Bermuda grass
grow.
in the front is finally starting to grow in, which is so nice. So we got this bat box in the mail from a very wonderful, beautiful person.
Big
Thank you very
bat
much.
box.
We love you, appreciate you. We're going to put this up somewhere. I think I'm either going to put it up there
He has
or we're going to put it
bats
up
as
on
well
our pole
as
over
pets?
there.
Those bats will help mitigate
Fun
the
fact, the best
mosquito
pet to
problem.
have are
This is the
bigger
new
birds
gate
and
setup
reptiles
I
because they
have.
won't
So
need
I'm
a
going to
funeral
put
since
8-foot
they will
fencing
out
along
eat you.
this so the animals can stay out here and not get out. My friend got us
No,
this
dead ass,
trampoline
though.
so that we
My
can
uncle
jump
in
from the
China, he actually
trampoline
has a
into the
turtle.
pool. The
And I
pool,
think the
started
turtle's,
filling it
like,
up, but then it started to leak
80
at the
something
bottom.
years old now?
But it's been 2 days and it hasn't gone down very
It's
much
passed
at all.
down.
So I'm just going to keep an eye on it for now. We might have to return it and get another one. But everything else
Not
here is
turtle, sorry. I
thriving.
think
Things
he
are
is a
still a little
tortoise.
bit of a mess here, but that's
But
because
yeah.
Uncle Ben has his hands full with
But yeah,
what's going
Pup
on
is here.
inside.
Hello,
But this will
hello.
all be neat and clean.
Are you at work,
We have
Pup?
a
I think
lot
you're
of
still
big
at work,
plans
eh?
for what we're going to do
Or
with
actually,
this
are you
space
finished? I
pretty
think you're
soon.
finished.
For some
Wait, I
reason,
think you're
all
finished.
of my bees come here to drink the water. I'm not sure why they like it so much, but I have to pick
rescue
these
birds
little
so I don't make the
twigs
birds
here
sad
instead of
when I
in
come.
here because the bees will
Oh.
drown if I don't give them some way
Hi.
to climb out. As you can see,
Yes,
Kevin
hi,
still
Pup.
loves me per usual, and Karen is still
80s
an
are
adorable little
perfectly
precious
late
queen.
adults
There's a
for
nice
them,
little
not even
egg that will be incubating
Grandpa.
today. If my handsome son
Yeah,
will allow
late
it. This
adults
pond pond
only,
still
right?
has
Yeah.
a lot of water in
And
it. We
I'm
still
home.
don't have
Oh, you're
anything
home now.
but
Hey,
toads living in these little
welcome home.
ponds.
It's
We
the
still need to put
weekend.
liner
Kick
down.
back.
And Greg Woodstock, the
You
pond
like
guy, should be
anime?
helping us.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be helping us in 2020.
I do like anime.
Hey, good morning,
young gamer.
Kanye. Kanye
Hello,
over here
Twitch
is
hubby.
munching on everything he sees, which is a good thing because he's keeping the foliage down. It's a
What
bad
about
thing because he's
anime
still a
on
bit of a
crack? Wait, I
lamb,
heard of
and he
anime
has a
on
little bit of bloat. Good
I
thing
don't
is
think we
went
have
to
enough
Tractor
time to
Supply and I
watch
got
though. Okay, I'm sorry. I will finish this video later. Can I skim? Oh my god, what did I? Bro, I just like hovered over and that's the first thing I see. Bro, this is hilarious. It's so no, I gotta get going soon because I gotta meet up with someone and then I gotta like do my own chores and stuff because we have guests over the weekend, but I'm going away this weekend at the same time too. Anyways, but this is the best place to end on, okay? Let me see if I could quickly go through the other videos that was sent to me. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. What does it say? Okay.
Animals that I refuse to acknowledge the existence of based on principle. All right, everyone get
TikTok.
prepared for what I'm about to show you. Oh, Tucker, it's just a snake. It can't be. Look at it. Look at this ridiculous man. This is the Arabian sandbone.
I love
known
this
for its
guy.
dumb little face,
He's
and
so
that's pretty much
derpy.
it. I'm gonna put a
He's
dunce
so
cap on this guy.
derpy.
There we go. That makes more sense.
Gotta
This
go for
handsome
lower
fellow
foot. Okay,
is a
sounds
Gouldian
good.
finch
Good
or a
night, Red
Gouldian
Eyes.
finch. I don't know how to pronounce it, but there's nothing wrong with it on the surface, right? It's actually a pretty respectable bird. Wait till you see the goddamn babies. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna let you guys
Those look like
absorb
spiders.
this information on your
Those
own
look
time.
like spiders.
All right, that's enough
Yes, have a
time.
safe
Is that
ride.
not
Thank you,
horrific?
thank you.
Their mouths light up. It's insane. I guess the mama
Oh, wait,
bird
that's their
needs like
mouth?
a good target to spit her mouth food into the other mouth, but
Bro,
for the love of God,
that is
this is a little
insane.
much. Also, kiwis.
Where do we submit
If
the
you're
videos? On my
unfamiliar, they're
Discord,
birds.
but
They
I'm
don't
actually
fly, and
ending
they look
stream
like
soon,
rats,
so I'm
but
gonna
they're
cap
birds.
it.
But look where they keep their eggs. That's this. Animals that I
Sorry, and then there's this one.
Animals that I want to hold and show affection
But they
to,
don't love
yet
me.
they will not let me
I know,
due to
RBG
their inherent
mouths, man.
nature and distrust of humans. A fat little fucking pigeon. These birds are like super dope. They don't really, they're not
Pigeons
afraid
are
of us
cool.
that much, I think. But every
Oh,
time
sorry,
I
young
take
gamer,
a
let me
mad
help you with
swipe
that.
at one to pick it up, they scurry away. It's kind of bullshit. You're kind of teasing me a little bit, I think. Look how fucking fat it is. Tell me you don't want to pick that up. I don't care about diseases. I want to hold it like a football. The common squirrel. Most animals
Squirrels!
won't let
I
me
love
pet or
squirrels!
hold them because they know I'm a threat, but I'm
Yeah.
convinced squirrels don't let me do that
Chicago has
because they're just
fat
being mean to
pigeon.
me. You got big old
That's kind
eyes.
of like
You got a big
that's kind of like
fluffy tail.
major
You got little
cities in
itty-bitty
Canada, like
hands.
Toronto as well.
Let me kiss you. But no, every time I approach one, they get to the opposite side of a tree, and it's just a little shuffle all the way around. It's just embarrassing for both me and the squirrel, I think. Other people's house cats. I wish it would
Other
just love
people's
me
house
immediately,
cats,
you know, like a
lol.
dog. But no, I gotta do a little dance, and I gotta sacrifice my firstborn to make it trust me. Animals that I want to hold and show
This
affection to.
firstborn to trust me. Stop. These are fun videos. But yes, just doing this share. Maybe we should do like, I don't know, like a weekly. Should we do this like more often? You guys seem to like watching, sharing videos with me, and this is how I get educated with the youngins. Okay, this is how I keep up with you kids. Okay. By watching what you guys want to watch. Yes. Speaking of which, guys, I took like one photo of my windshield just because I was trying to show how much it was snowing, and deadass Snacksu called out what car I had, and I was like, holy fuck, this man's impressive. He's gonna find out everything about me. He's gonna read into my soul. I could just tell. This action videos, media sharing streams. Yeah, it's like a reaction video kind of thing. Yeah. Ness, you're 2 years old, and we got no child. 2 years? Are you sure 2 years only? There we go. Also, we ending. Yeah, unfortunately, we ending soon because I gotta go places. Oh wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. I gotta show this a little bit for justice. Wait. Sorry. Go back to this. Go back to this. Wait, that's gonna.
Oh shit.
I love anime on crack. Is this gonna DMCA me though? Wasted. I won't ask you to watch the whole thing. Yeah, I will probably skim through it. IRL commitments. Yeah, they be real. Oh, boobies! Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm gone. You guys heard nothing. Okay, that was nothing. You guys heard nothing. Okay. So we're gonna find someone to raid right now. Yeah, I was staring respectfully only. We are but respectful human beings only. Yeah. 2023 Ness, right? Boobies. Sorry, I'm I'm being a child. Okay. But yeah, thank you for sharing all these videos. This is how I keep up with the kids, how I stay hip and cool. Okay, let me go find someone to raid. No, that was funny. I was gonna say my mind is telling me no, but my body's telling me yes, and then cut to the next thing. I definitely gotta watch that fully when I watch it on my own time. Sweet nightmares, Nino. It was so nice seeing you here. It was so nice seeing you here. Okay, what kind of things do you guys want to watch? What do you guys want to watch? There's quite a few friends that are streaming right now. There's art streams going on. The hi-fi rush, whatever that, dark picture, D&D, Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I have a few friends that are playing things. So what do you guys want to do? See you in this. Thank you for stream. Enjoy your weekend. Yes, you guys too. Happy weekend. I'll see you guys next. Actually, this is teaser into next week. But next week, I'm going to be streaming Monday and then the Tuesday. Because Tuesday is Valentine's Day and I'm actually free. So I'll probably do it like during the day. Sometime around this time, probably like 3 p.m. kind of thing. Yeah. But wait, Laurel is... Wait, yes. Let's go to Laurel... Hi-Fi, but I don't know if you guys wanted to watch Hi-Fi, right? There's always like different things to consider, like what people are like wanted to watch. Bro, imagine you give a pic of a booba in your cup holder and then the homie just says, damn good taste. How can you find a working orange paint in 1823 release? Quentin Hover 4x4 drive with modified spoilers and rims. I'm gonna flee the town. Wait. Kylo, what? What did I just read? Wait, it's her stream, let her pick. Yes. Thank you for mentioning that, though, Dreamer. I do appreciate that. But no, Laurel is a good friend, so I will do a Raiders. Shall Raiders her. Seems to be a fun game. Yeah, I don't know nothing about it, but we're down. Okay. I just gotta make sure. I don't think she's ending anytime soon, right? Okay, bro, she's at. You're free. Yeah. Okay. Like during the day. Sorry, I meant like during the day. Evan and I are doing stuff later on, but he has work, so like. Nims is like, I'm coming in hot, stealing Ness is my Valentine's date. Nims, I love you. By the way, have you guys seen the art? Oh my god, sorry, okay, I keep not ending stream. This is bad. Hold on. Okay. Where's the Ness art? Where was it? Oh, I didn't do it there yet because this is technically Steve. Hey, you know what? Never mind. I jumped you. It's because Evan has work, okay? Evan has work, so we can't do anything until after he's done work. So I was like, oh, might as well start streaming like a dating simulator with chat, Nims, I love you. No, he's a very sweet man. Don't worry. I meant in the context of like during the day. Like Harlow is my date, man. Harlow is my date. She's the only one at home. Excuse me, I'm coming through to steal your girl. Certified here in chat, guys. Nims is a steal your girl kind of woman, okay? Thank you, Nims. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's go raid Laurel. Thank you guys. I'm so sorry I have to end stream now. That it has to be a shorter stream. These are a lot of fun. Maybe I will consider doing more like reaction type video things. Maybe I should finally open up my Reddit so that's where you guys can share it. And then I could just go through my Reddit. You know what I mean? Then I can just go through my Reddit. I think that's my plan probably. So, and I've always had a Reddit. I won't lie. I've always had a subreddit because I created it when I first started streaming. So maybe I should release it. Evan, she dated someone with a bunch of people on Valentine's Day when I'm at work. Damn. I love Evan. Okay, I swear. I love him. Anyways, goodbye, guys. Thank you for being here.